They do have some of the Scooby characters out, it looks like. Oh, Gabby's out there. Oh, of course not, man. Right. Welcome in. Oh, hey, here's a train. Oh, it's a hay. Welcome in. Bro, we'll probably just got one ride, guys, but we're trying my best to do more. There we go.
Yeah, go on and have fun, you very good people.
How's it going, Gabby?
Oh, you know, we're just, there's a lot of brainstorming happening.
What are you brainstorming about today?
First of all, I want to ask you guys.
Spitballing movie ideas.
Oh, movie
Movie
ideas.
And we're also trying to figure out what are the best condiments.
What kind of movies?
Condiments, the best condiments. While watching movies. Let's put the two together. I'll tell you why. We're doing, I'm doing a business venture. I'd like to expand the taxi business to delivering condiments. You know, like it's a mobile condiment business. Late at night. Right, exactly. Yes. Yes, you're the brains of it. The model we're currently working with was the right sauce for the right situation.
Oh, running with ketchup.
Running to catch up. You know we love a pun here in Brooklyn. Running to catch up. Oh, how bad. I will say this is how we think. There it is. That's love. That's the definition of love, I think.
I think so.
When they say you're the bane of my existence and also the object of all my desires.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Here are the condiments that we've got so far. These are the most popular ones. Barbecue sauce, buffalo sauce, horseradish mustard. I can see by the look on your face you're not on board with it. Blue ranch, ketchup relish, honey mustard, secret sauce, steak sauce. And what are we missing?
What about some spicy ketchup?
Ketchup. I like the spice.
Yeah.
I like that. All right. What kind of condiments do they use? Your world. They don't put them much in the way of flavor.
Yeah.
So something mostly just sort of salt and pepper.
Maybe the occasional malt vinegar.
Oh yeah, malt vinegar. Outside the box. This is good because I want the business to appeal to like a wide variety of people, not just in this neighborhood, but perhaps there was some like wizards who
Well,
want
that's the thing is fish and chips, malt vinegar for your fish, and some sort of dipping sauce for your chips.
Locally, a local food You're good.
Thank you. I'm having a day.
You're
I'm
having a
having
day.
a day.
Well, the vibes are good, you know.
Oh,
It's
Gabby,
not too hot.
that sounds like a great business. Are you gonna throw in your back? Is that like the
I was
trunk?
thinking,
Like,
I have a raccoon issue currently, but if Rocky Phil, who we've named him Phil Rocky,
whoa!
Phil Rocky.
Don't think of it as an issue. Think of it as a new mascot for the business. There you go.
Jared, yes! I love your glass
Yeah.
half full attitude.
There you go.
This is wonderful. So we'll get. So I have to train. I'll have to train.
You gotta try to train him.
Cater to the youth of people, you know?
Maybe you can have Bam help you because they train police dogs, so you can have a, you know, go through some training with, yeah.
Did Officer Bam say he wanted to spend some time together?
Maybe.
I could end up happily hitched like used to.
Yeah, that could take some hours of training. I know, one-on-one time.
Yeah. I see the secret plan. You two enjoy your adventure tonight, all right? I hope to see you sometime soon. No, I saw you walking away. I didn't want to. I'm like, stay forever as far as
Anyway,
I'm
Gabby, we're
concerned.
gonna hit the tram before it closes, but have a great night. We'll see you. Bye. All right, we're gonna get over here. They have a line for Sailor Moon. These people are waiting for it, so not too bad. But we're gonna go hit the tram before it closes. This is done at 4:30. I think most attractions close at 5:30. So we'll see if we can get anything else afterwards. We may be kind of.
Like someone's being sneaky.
All right, but Donkey is coming out right now. We're gonna go head over to the tram. Go do that for a little bit, guys and gals. All right. Here we go, throw.
I'm glad you had me.
You're going right.
Oh man. Okay, let's try to get to the tram.
Gatorade?
45 minutes for the tram. Thank gosh for the annual pass stuff. And this tram is about to end. All right. It's not working. Okay, well, I'm just gonna share it without the location. It's being a butt head. Internet connection. That's a lie. Give me a second, everyone. Sorry. We are here for the studio tour, but it's just like pretending it doesn't have connection. That does. All right, here we go.
Express, folks. Express. Come in to the right inside.
There we go.
To the right.
Thank you. All right. No fan nights, no. Nothing for me, unfortunately. It looks pretty busy, though. I honestly think I'm dodging a bullet. But, yeah, there's no FanFest night. We're just here for the tram. We're just here for the tram today, Brandon. I'm going to go pick up Jen soon, so... Tram has a 45-minute wait, so it's gonna be running late. Let's see if there's any 2 seats open. I don't see any 2. Oh, wait. No, 1.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome
Do this.
to the world famous Universal Studios. My name is Jonathan. I'll be your
Jonathan is our touring guide. Jonathan.
And it will be fun because I'm Jonathan, your tour guide. That's what's going to make it awesome. We're going to be hitting the road here soon, traveling throughout our 400 acres of studio space. We are one of the biggest and busiest working movie studios that you can find on the planet. This is NBC Universal, so we're home to a lot of NBC television shows, Universal movies, and Peacock, the streaming service. That's all part of the family as well. So really awesome.
Oh, sorry guys.
Some of the current shows that film here at Universal Studios. We'll talk about the past productions, the movies that have graced the lot over our years of history. I do have a couple of safety reminders before we get started. Watch your fingers and toes if you're sitting on the far left. Hey, Dean, long time no see. Dean and I just did our last tour together. It's just the way things work. Oh my God, Kim! And Kim's always going to the break room when I was working, so she's just haunting me. All right, we're gonna get underway here. A couple of those safety reminders, which I suppose are important. I don't know. Watch your fingers and toes. Too late for you. You got anything pinched? Scream. Let someone know.
Welcome in, Jay, and have a fun time on the tour.
If you're traveling with really small children, if their feet don't touch the ground, we suggest moving them towards the center of the tram, just away from any vehicle openings.
Alright guys, I'll be talking to you in the tram. Enjoy the tram.
Fun stops along the way that might lead to some sudden tram movements. Keep all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside at all times. Our driver is Dean. He's the man of the hour. He's the most important person on this tram because without him, we would have just been sitting there for the next hour. And that would not have been fun. So we're right to all those beautiful people that still have to stand in line as we pick things up on the world famous Universal Studio Tour. He's Dean and Jonathan. And like if you have this program, we also have the co-host. You'll recognize him. He is the current host of the Tonight Show on NBC. Please welcome Jimmy Fallon.
Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure you get through this experience. Very nice guy.
Jonathan. Dean.
We always get over $5. That's exciting. First, a few safety rules.
Having paid him since last tour, can't believe it. That's right, folks, we do have a couple of safety reminders to go over as we begin things. First, if you need guest assistance, if you have a medical emergency, if you drop something and vomit you off the train, if you have any sound or video issues, you can reach up and grab the red emergency cord that runs along the center of the ceiling, and I will be back to assist as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, stay seated, keep your arms and legs inside at all times. If you drop your phone or you need to use the restroom, pull the cord and remain seated, and I'll be back to assist. There is no smoking of any kind during the tour, please. And be prepared. Our tour today features loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, water effects. You'll want to have your cameras out for great photo opportunities, but you have the possibility of getting wet if you are sitting in a blue seat, so watch out. Watch out. Finally, for your safety and for those around you, please do not use selfie sticks while you are on the ride. You know, this is the only place in the entire world where you can go directly from a theme park into a real working television and movie studio. And ever since we started, our founder, Carl Lemon, always had the vision, the dream of bringing guests to the studio and seeing the behind the scenes of movie making. We had walking tours in our early years in the 1910s and 20s. Officially opened our gates here in Los Angeles in 1915. Universal began as a company on the East Coast in New York City as early as 1912, but we moved here to the West just a couple years after that. We've been here since 1915, been doing a studio tour since 1964. So we had early guests in the 19-teens and 20s, and then the tour modernized with a tram, with a vehicle, driving guests around from location to location. So we officially marked the studio tour starting in 1964, just celebrated a couple years ago our 60th anniversary of driving you guests around the studio backlot. And technically this studio is its very own city. This is Universal City. It's got its own zip code, it has its own fire station here on the right. This is not a movie set, it was a real LA County fire station, Fire Station 51. We need real city amenities to make this place work. And the city feels real when there are things like constant refurbishment, constant reconstruction. You might have noticed some of the construction on our left. It's all part of the new roller coaster for the theme park. Fast and Furious Hollywood film. They still won't tell us a date. We just say summer 2026. So, summer can't come soon enough here. We're looking forward to that soon. This tour is all about the movie studio. However, we're going to start things in the front line where a lot of our sound stages are located. Sound stages are big warehouse buildings where we can construct any type of interior scene that we might need. We have over 30 soundstage warehouses on our property to build these interior sets. Take a look on your left to see one of our largest sound stages. That's stage 12, and that one's been used for some of the famous movie scenes you'll see on your screens now. As soon as one of these productions is done filming, they remove their specific sets and they leave the stage blank and available so the next production can come in and build whatever they might need in the future. NBC is actually celebrating its centennial this year. It's 100 years old. It started with trailblazing radio broadcasts and transitioned into television. So for the last century, NBC has been the home of entertainment, news, sports. We are celebrating the network all year long. And not just NBC, but of course this is the home base. This is HQ of Universal and Peacock, the streaming service. There are quite a few Peacock programs that film here regularly, call Universal Studios home. Some of the stages that we're actually passing on your left-hand side have been recently used by a Peacock series called Ted, starring the teddy bear, Ted, created by Seth MacFarlane. Ted's had a couple movies over the years. Now Ted streams on Peacock. They released season 2 of the streaming series in March, just a couple of months ago. So seasons 1 and 2 are available to watch. It's a prequel to the movies. It's set in 1990s Boston. a lot of the interior scenes for Ted, they get filmed inside these very stages on the front lot. They also film exterior scenes for Ted in some of our backlot locations. They film a lot of it right here at Universal Studios. So we'll point out probably at least a location or two later that Ted has utilized as far as when it comes to our backlot exterior sets. Now, Ted's only in its second season. Some shows are a lot further along than that. Some television shows, once they've been around for a while, become permanent, meaning that they get to leave their sets up year-round. They don't have to take them down in between seasons. The Voice, the sets, the stages they use, they get to leave their sets up all the time. They film 2 seasons per year, so it makes the most sense. We're going to show you some other stages coming up in a moment that were used for this new NBC Peacock series. This one's called The Paper. It is a spin-off of The Office. Here is a little sneak peek of that television show.
We sell products made out of paper, toilet tissue, and local newspapers. That is in order of quality.
My name is Ned Sampson. I am your new editor-in-chief.
You read this paper?
It sucks. But we are going to make it better. I hope it's not too disruptive to have me shake everything up.
Don't be so self-deprecating.
God, not again.
For season 1, they built the interior of their office for The Paper inside of stage 19, coming up on the right. The Paper's been renewed for season 2, but they're going to use a bigger sound stage located on the back lot. So this one just in use for its first season. They moved on to bigger and better things. Oh, hey, take a look to your left. We've got a celebrity sighting. I see Ted in the flesh. Or in the corduroy, I don't know, whatever fabric Ted's made out of. Ted stands in front of some of these production bungalows. These are offices on your left. House different writers, directors, producers. We are home to full-blown production companies like Illumination Entertainment. They make animated movies with us, like the new Super Mario Galaxy movie.
I'm Charlie Day. I'm Chris Pratt. Here's a look at our new film, the Super Mario Galaxy movie, only in theaters April 1st.
Some of these other production companies like Illumination Entertainment. That's the same case with Wicked. Wicked is a Universal film produced by Mark Platt Productions. Mark Platt has offices amongst those bungalows as well, so some of these producers have offices very close by. We're going to be hitting the back lot soon. Dean's going to drive us through some exterior sets very shortly. I've got one final sound stage to point out on our left. This one's in use by another NBC series called St. Dennis Medical. The show is based around employees that work at a hospital. So they've got a hospital wing built for St. Dennis Medical inside of the stage on our left. The sets can be any size. They can be small, they can be grand, they can be hospital wings, and everything in between. On your right-hand side, you're getting a little glimpse, a taste of our metropolitan area. It's out here where we can recreate big city scenes. We've got a lot of different sets to show you here on our back lot. But here we can recreate New York, Boston, Chicago, San Francisco, even Los Angeles when needed. We reuse these streets all the time. Take a look at the street on your right, Brownstone Street. See if you can recognize it from this scene from Bruce Almighty.
Raise the dog!
Outside bad, outside good.
Hey, there it is.
Bad, outside good.
So these locations on the back lot, they get reused over and over and over again. And we do try and change the way the sets look, change them slightly in between movies, so hopefully you don't recognize them. But some areas become so iconic. They become so recognizable. It's hard to cover up what they have been used for before. Like the area that is coming up on our left-hand side. Courthouse Square. You might know it as Hill Valley from the Back to the Future trilogy. Hill Valley, California. This was 1955, 1985, even the distant futuristic year of 2015. It was all done here on our left. Technically, that's the same courthouse building you're looking at that was used for Back to the Future. It looks different now, purposefully, than it did back then. They've slapped the generic City Hall across the front that they could use, but actually this area has been used extensively recently for our Ted Peacock series. Since Ted is a prequel to the movies, Ted and John are attending high school in the show. They turn the exterior of the courthouse building into the high school that they are attending. So they actually use Courthouse Square a whole bunch in Ted, seasons 1 and 2. Doesn't matter if it's a small fictional town like Hill Valley or it is a real big city. Not only does Ted use Courthouse Square, but they use a couple of our other metropolitan streets just to play Boston, to play downtown Boston for a couple of their city shots. We're going to be making our way onto the biggest street of them all in our metropolitan area. We call it New York Street. Our co-host, Jimmy Fallon, he's no stranger to New York City. After all, he hosts the Tonight Show there. So let's check in with him. Let's check in and see what he's got to say about what it's like to work in a place like this.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. I'm walking here! Hey, it's cool guys. I was just, just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
The big thing to remember when it comes to these backlot buildings, most of them aren't really buildings at all. Most of them are just facades. They have the exterior walls, but a lot of them do not have the interior space. Since we would prefer to film the interior part of a scene inside of a soundstage, we don't need to build what the camera is not going to see. So as the tour continues, keep that in mind. You might be able to see through some of the windows and doorways, and you might be able to tell there's not that much, if anything, happening on the inside of some of these facades. Probably about 95% of the buildings that are on the back lot that get used for filming don't have interiors. 95% of them are just facades. They're just used for the exterior shots only. Why would we build the inside when we want to film the interior scenes inside of a soundstage? There's more space, there's more control. We film the scenes separately and then we edit them all together, chronological order, to make it look like it's one flowing scene in post-production. So that was a look at the concrete jungle, but we are headed off to the real jungle here next. To tell us about it, here's Academy Award-winning director Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in adventure. And to me, Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island. And it's great to have you along for the ride. We're about to return to Skull Island.
Now is a good time just to secure any loose belongings. You'll want to remain in your seats from this point forward. You never know how bumpy it's going to get. You are welcome to take photos once we arrive, but we ask you to turn the flash off on any of your cameras. The flash makes King Kong angry. We don't want to do that.
Put bananas in the chat for King Kong.
King Kong 3. Cutting edge 2D effects. So no need for anything else. No need for 3D glasses. You can sit back, relax, as we head back to Skull Island.
In fog. Nobody's lived here for hundreds of years. 100 foot high. Why didn't they build the wall?
CGI and CGI effects. Even though King Kong 360 was originally made in 2010, the CGI effects inside still hold up to this day. And that's because Weta leads the way. They've won Academy Awards for their CGI design, working on films like Avatar, King Kong, Lord of the Rings trilogy, Hobbit trilogy, Guardians of the Galaxy, our Jurassic World movies, Wicked. Basically any movie over 3 hours long, Weta has had a part in it. And they helped us design King Kong 360. And it is a great look at those digital effects. But on the studio tour, we are also just as much about the practical effects, the real world. As we get back to it, DT driving us through some more of these real buildings, taking us to yet another part of the world as we continue the studio tour. We are driving past the metro sets here one more time on our left. We were talking about how the buildings are facades. Even what looks to be like real brick or stone out here, the facades are made out of much more lightweight materials. A lot of the times, brick is just made out of plastic. That is big sheets of plastic that has been molded to look like brick, and then we paint the plastic to give it the final look we might need. We like building the facades out of more lightweight materials because then it's a lot easier for us to come in and change them around, give them a different look between all these different productions. We've been filming out here a lot lately for television shows, not just Ted. Ted has been out here for season 2, but we also film out here for our series St. Dennis Medical. They dress up a couple of the facades as the exterior of their emergency entrance. So when they film outside the hospital, they're here in the metro sets. When they film inside the hospital, they're in a soundstage just a few hundred feet away. And they make it look like it's all the one scene when they put it together in the editing room. They've also been working on an upcoming Big Bang Theory spin-off series. It's coming to HBO Max. It's going to be called Stuart Fails to Save the Universe. So there you go. You don't have to be on NBC or be a Universal movie in order to film here. Actually, sometimes we produce television shows that aren't even on our own network. I know one of our shows is on HBO, a show called Hacks. H-A-C-K-S, Hacks. It's produced by Universal. Perhaps it's more fitting on a network like HBO, so sometimes that happens. Mainly, we want you to remember, though, that this is NBC. This is our home base. This is our HQ. Speaking of HQ, look over there to your left. You'll see the home base of the singing competition, The Voice. They use Soundstage 30 and 31 back there. Their Voice V logo painted on the side of one of their soundstage walls. Whether it's the blind auditions, whether it's the battle rounds, whether it's the live finale episodes towards the end, they film all of The Voice from stages 30 and 31. One of the recent returning coaches to The Voice was Reba McEntire. You know, she stars in another NBC series these days. The show is called Happy's Place. Happy's Place actually films right next door. They use stages 32 and 33. They've got that Happy Place logo painted nice and wide on the soundstage wall. That must be a good sign that the show is doing fairly well. Let's have a sneak peek at the series Happy's Place from Reba herself.
Hey there, I'm Reba McEntire and welcome to Happy's Place. We shoot our heartfelt comedy right here on Universal Live. Now, unlike most TV shows, we are a multi-camera sitcom, meaning several cameras capture every scene from a different angle all at the same time. Each episode takes about a week to make, from the first read-through of the script to rehearsals to taping in front of a live studio audience. And let me tell you, every step is a blast. Enjoy the ride and we'll see you at Happy's Place.
Happy's Place and The Voice. So when they are in season, you can go online, you can obtain tickets to see those programs being filmed. Tickets are always free to see Hollywood tapings. So The Voice and Happy's Place, those are the two current shows, at least here at Universal, that have live audience members. You could see real-life filming happening in their very sound stages. Don't look to your left if you want to see anything that involves later tonight. If you're sticking around for Universal FanFest nights, that is Little Europe over to our left, the birthplace of the horror genre, the birthplace of a lot of those classic Universal monster films, and it comes into question here tonight when it comes to Universal FanFest nights. A place where you'll be able to meet not just our classic Universal monsters, but Scooby-Doo and the gang, unlock the mayhem, and hopefully solve the case.
What is Shaggy's catchphrase?
Zoinks!
There they are. And the
Mystery Machine. Universal FanFest Nights at Universal Studios Hollywood.
Universal FanFest Nights is going on select nights tonight through May 16th. So if you're not sticking around for that, what are you doing? You gotta check that out. Not just Scooby-Doo in the game, but a whole bunch of offerings will be all over the theme park. You'll have a chance to take one of these trams back out here to the back lot and walk around Little Europe yourself and explore some of that mayhem a little bit later. But right now, we are taking ourselves inside of Soundstage 50. Stay in your seats as we enter on in. We're going to be inside of this stage for just a couple of moments. We want to show you what the inside of a soundstage can look like, especially one that is all set up and one that is all ready to go. The unique thing about Soundstage 50 here is that it doesn't change very much. This one pretty much stays as a subway station that you'll see it's dressed up as. We can change the station's location around. We can make it any station that we might need to film in. They currently have it dressed up as a San Francisco station for some upcoming work, for some upcoming filming. I think they're going to be working in here in the next week or two. Not exactly sure. But we can change the station's location easily with those extra signs and maps. San Francisco for now, but it could be anything that we want. This would be a great time for me to talk to you guys about continuity and how it's very important that the script supervisor make sure that all of the props stay in place between shots. We don't want to have errors in continuity. That's when you notice drinking glasses, jumping from empty to full, back from empty to full, when two characters are having a conversation. Okay, nothing to worry about. That attraction is inspired by a movie. It's based on the disaster classic Earthquake that was released back in 1974. Making our way past a little bit of construction, we're doing some refurbishment work to our 6 Points, Texas sets and to Old Mexico. So we are going to head off for a little vacation. We're going to relax. We are headed to Amity Island. It was once terrorized by that famous shark in Jaws. The people of Amity are breathing a sigh of relief these days because they finally caught that famous shark. He's hanging up over here on the right-hand side of the harbor. There is a police diver out there right now making a final sweep, making sure that everything is good to go. Oh no, do you guys see that? I think I see another fin out there in the middle of the harbor. It looks like that fin might be swimming towards our diver. Hey, Hey, you might want to get back in the police boat. Get out of the water. He is not listening to me. You all right, buddy? Say something. Oh, man, sure had a lot of guts to be out there. Oh, I think I see him. I see the guts floating in the water. All right, stay in your seats, folks. We're going to pull up. We're going to protect ourselves. Let's hide behind these flammable gasoline tanks. Everyone knows gas is a great thing to hide behind. When danger is looming, we'll be safe here. I think the shark got a hold of the bait that was tied to that yellow buoy out there in the center. Whoa! Who could have suspected this? Did anyone back there keep their eye on the shark? I think I might see him on the other side. Oh no! Just came face to face with Bruce, the mechanical shark. He was named Bruce back during their filming. Steven Spielberg nicknamed him. Named him after his attorney, Bruce Raymer. There is another famous Bruce the Shark from an animated movie from Disney Pixar's Finding Nemo. You remember that shark was named Bruce. He was named after our Bruce that starred in Jaws back in 1975. Jaws was the first movie to make $100 million at the box office. That was a big deal back then. So of course, they had to build an attraction based upon the movie. Here is Steven Spielberg to tell us more about working on Jaws, the ride.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office of Jaws' first opening in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical truck that would come out in the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the traffic. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created.
So the movie was released in the summer of '75, and then the attraction opened just 1 year later, in 1976. And it's been operational in that spot ever since. Even though the movie Jaws was supposed to be released in the Christmas time of 1974, it actually got delayed a whole bunch because of all the problems they had filming with the mechanical shark on location. They took them to the saltwater of the Atlantic Sea on the coast of Martha's Vineyard. The saltwater corroded a lot of the wiring inside, led to a lot of problems. The movie got pushed back, delayed, but they didn't realize how big of a money-making opportunity the summertime could be. So Jaws got released in June. Like I said, it was the first movie ever to make $100 million at the box office. First movie to be considered a summer blockbuster. That is why we have that tradition. It seems like every year we've got a big budget, high action film that comes out around the summertime. That tradition was started by Jaws in the summer of '75. 100 million is a good mark, but nowadays it's all about the $1 billion mark with a B. Can your movie make $1 billion? We've had a few $1 billion movies. You know, they involve the cars of Fast and Furious, the dinosaurs of Jurassic World, the minions of Despicable Me. The minions have made $1 billion in just one movie. So Universal, thanks. Thank you for that. We're going to show you some more unique sets coming up here next. Some more recognizable sets, ones that you'll be able to tell us what movies that they are from. We also have some picture cars on display that you might recognize as well. A picture car is just a vehicle seen on screen during these movies and television shows. We do have a few Fast and Furious cars on display. There's also a few more they've moved up to the theme park in anticipation for the new roller coaster, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. But this next set you'll recognize if you're a fan of thrillers, classics. If you know Alfred Hitchcock, I bet you'll know this set. We are talking about Psycho. Bates Motel on our right. Psycho House up there on the hill. We'll pass that ourselves in just a moment. That Psycho House is a little bit smaller than the average home should be. It's built on a 3/4 scale. That way, when the camera was down by the Bates Motel, it makes it look like the house is just a little bit further away, a little bit further up the hill than it actually was. That's a classic film trick at play known as forced perspective. Utilized a lot by Hitchcock in those old movies of his. As we pass by the house, we'll be entering one of the most colossal sets you'll find out here. This is the airplane crash site scene from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. Take a look around. This is all that is left of Tom Cruise's neighborhood from War of the Worlds. The airplane that is on our left, that is a real 747. They purchased it from an airplane graveyard and took it apart, loaded each piece onto a flatbed truck, and drove it here to Universal Studios so they could film this one and only scene for the movie. Take a look at this.
The airplane crash site is perfect example of a set that is all designed around a Disney people.
You sit down and talk about War of the Worlds. But what if the same thing goes down right in the studio? Because it's just something you don't see.
This your push rise, right? So close.
When they were putting together this scene out here, it took them 3 weeks to construct the set. It took them another week to film on it. In the movie, this scene's on screen for an entirety of just 4 minutes. All of this work for just 4 minutes worth of camera time in War of the Worlds. You do see the neighborhood for more than that. At one point, everything is intact and normal, but those scenes are actually filmed on location in a real neighborhood in New Jersey. So 2 separate locations in reality, all edited together. That's why we can say all of this work, what we just drove through, was only in about 4 minutes of the whole movie. It's only the crash-landed 747 portion of the neighborhood for that one small scene. And also, this movie, War of the Worlds, is technically a Paramount-produced movie. It is not a Universal film, just going back to what I was saying before. This is a rental facility. Anyone can come in, rent space. Steven Spielberg especially knows who to turn to in his hour of need. He knows who has a 400-acre backlot, who has the space in order to build a crash-landed 747 scene in the middle of a neighborhood that can then show it off to guests, to patrons on the studio tour for the next 20-odd so years. Something like that. But we are very fortunate to be able to work with these different Academy Award-winning directors. Our latest and greatest, well, he directed Nope in 2022. That is Mr. Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim. Over there, look into the winking level and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to... Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, home run frontier town, lies a sinister secret. Welcome to the world of no.
of Jordan Peele's advice and Get Out. But we are happy to have him as part of our Universal family. We think it's going to be for a long time to come. As a matter of fact, these Jupiter's Claim sets that we just drove through from Nope, they're not the actual filming location, all right? This is just a studio tour attraction, just like some of the other ones we've seen along the way. However, this one is unique for the fact that when we opened Jupiter's Claim here on the back lot, it coincided with the release of the movie. Was the same day we started driving guests through our Jupiter's Claim sets. And that just never happens. Usually it takes wild success of the film, $100 million made for the first time ever, in order to get an attraction based upon it. But not for Nope. We built those sets and we've had them ever since day one, ever since over here on the right-hand side. This is a low screen stands. There's a pit in front of this blue wall that usually gets filled up with water. They filmed scenes out here that supposedly take place in the middle of a lake or the middle of an ocean. And they can trick you pretty well. I'm going to show you scenes from a movie that did that, filmed out here a few years ago. The movie is Sully, starring Tom Hanks. It was about the miracle on the Hudson.
Evacuate.
And everything that you're about to watch filmed in front of that blue wall that we just passed. They brought in this airplane. It's a real airplane. Those are real people doing the evacuation. That is it. Everything else you see here is done with visual effects. The clouds, the skyline, those ferries, that helicopter, all the extra water in the distance, that is all done with CGI. The plane is still there, teeny tiny, kind of in the center of your screen. That is real. Everything else around it is done with visual effects. It's pretty amazing what we can do with that technology in this day and age. And if we haven't proved it to you, I mean, come on. We can do anything for the movies right here on the 400 acres. That is Universal City, California. From the pre-production to the filming to the post-production. You know, we've been doing it here for the last 111 years, since 1915. The studio tour now for 62 years, since 1964. Think about it. When they started the studio tour back then, they hired 2 drivers, 2 tour guides, and 1 ticket seller. And that was it. And that was all they needed to get the thing going. Look how far we've come. 62 years later, I mean, we have hundreds of team members who support the studio tour alone. We get to entertain millions of guests all over the globe with our 7 theme parks worldwide. We would not have any of that if it wasn't for the studio tour getting it started all of those years ago. So, on behalf of our driver, Dean, myself, Jonathan, for everyone here at NBC Universal, we hope you enjoyed your special look back at 60+ years of moments and memories here on the studio tour. And as we leave our last scenic view of the San Fernando Valley behind, geez, you wouldn't think that I've said that thousands of times or anything like that. We're going to be heading to the unload area, our unload stop to get you back into the theme park. We'll be disembarking from the tram on your left-hand side. As soon as they get the gates open here, way around the corner, that's your signal that you are free to go. There is one of those video boards upon exit that shows you some of the wait times and show times for the shows and attractions here at the park today. They'll update that later on if you're sticking around for FanFest nights. They'll have some of those times on there later too. I recommend downloading the Universal Studios Hollywood app from your favorite app store. The app has interactive maps. It's got all the show times, the wait times, character times, mobile food ordering information, the park hours as well, so you know when we're kicking you out of here. Download the app. You can check this board that'll be here on the way out for some of the immediate wait time information. We're just waiting for one last tram to get out of our way. They're getting their last few folks off board. We'll be pulling into the unload area. We'll get you guys off this tram here as soon as we can. When we do exit, you'll follow this pathway down to the left. It'll lead to everything. It'll lead to the restrooms, to the refreshments, to the escalators, an elevator to get back to the rest of the theme park. So as soon as we pull in, we take a complete stop, and they pop your gates open for you on your left. You'll be free to go. And we hope you enjoy the rest of your night here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Goodbye, everyone.
Here's the Scooby-Doo photo op, which is open during the day, it looks like. Alright, and it looks like Transformers half an hour, Jurassic's half an hour. We have enough time to go to the lower lot if you guys want. So let's go to the lower lot. Do you guys want to try Transformers and Jurassic?
I want to go again. Yeah, this is good luck, everybody. Watch your step.
And here we go. Let's go to the lower lot. Let's get going. Oh, whoopie doopie doo. It's time to get out. Alright. Welcome in Daniel Storm. Welcome in Derek. Welcome in Sanchez. Welcome in Tyler. Welcome in Brandon. Welcome in Rainbow. Welcome in Justin Elgato. And welcome in everyone else if I missed you. Jane wasn't here at the beginning, but we do have a little bit of time. So we're gonna go to the lower lot. If we have time, we can try to do Transformers and Jurassic, I think. It takes about 10 minutes to get to the lower lot, give or take, so we can see how much time we have. We'll get down there and figure it out if we'll have time or not. But we do have time for Mario Kart, sorry, that'd be impossible. I mean, we could do Mario Kart, I guess, but then we would be not doing anything else, so I'm gonna try to do 2 attractions, and then we can move from there. E.T. And that was the world famous studio tour. And now we head to Jurassic and possibly Transformers as well. Really taking their time. Let's try to get over here because it's gonna close by 5:30. Everything. All right.
Really so cute.
What time is Jurassic and Transformers closing for a normal guest? Yeah. At 5:30 or? Oh, it's actually 6? Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. They said actually we can get in line till 6, so let's go. We'll try to get on 3 attractions then, maybe. We have an hour. Yes, Jay, and we're going to the lower lot. We're gonna go on Jurassic, maybe Transformers, and maybe Mario Kart if we have time. They said they're right till close to 6. But they were, I mean, it's one of those things where you would hope they're right, but I've seen it where they'll close at 5:30.
For their safety, children are not permitted in strollers. Also, there is no smoking.
No testing.
As you step on the
just the
escalators,
coaster.
please stand in the center of the step.
From the train.
Oh, there's the Minions from Funland.
This is Los Angeles.
Whoa, look at down there. Wow. It's so cool. Look at it. You see all the stuff down there?
We go on this one. Sarge's down there. Alright, and they should begin at Jurassic area ready for tonight soon. Alright, and we're going down here. There is the Forgotten Island, Odyssey, Disclosure Day, and the Minions. All coming out this summer. It's 5 o'clock, so we have about 1 hour till they'll kick us out, give or take. There might be signs out too, that would help. But my plan would be Transformers, Jurassic, and Mario Kart would be my plan. Let's see if we can do it. Otherwise, because at 5:30 down here, we can also try to rush upstairs. It takes about 10 minutes to get up, so as long as we leave here by 40 after, we should be good. But also this depends. It really depends on what team members are doing for certain things. But look at Mummy, man. Mummy's got a long line too for the Express even. This is pretty busy for a Sunday, so FanFest is bringing people in.
Down there.
Okay, thank you so much. That's what I thought. She said because it's 5:30. So yeah, we can go try to do Transformers and Jurassic, but then we'll have to go upstairs and see what's open, if anything's open upstairs. Yeah, that's why I was pretty sure. I was like, they tell us, I mean, there's a chance we can make it, but there's so many people. There's too many people for me to guarantee us doing 3 rides down here right now. There's so many people. If I could run the things, but can't really rush the things even. This is too many people here. Too many people. Yep, Jaden, those are the new movies coming out soon. I'm excited for the Forgotten Island one. Let's see what they have to say. Hi, is this closing at 5:30 today or 6? Okay, so if I come at like 5:30, I'll still be able to go in the line? Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
General, to your left, express.
I know we are asking much of you this day, but the Decepticons leave us no choice. Evac believes you can help him protect the Allspark. I believe you can too. So the fate of the Earth is in your hands. Take the Allspark to safety. Optimus out.
Alright, we'll do this, Transformers, then we'll do Mario Kart. Then we'll start heading out.
You will require a protective eyewear. Wait until you receive before putting them on. And of course, no eating, drinking, smoking, or photography of any kind. Hold on to the lap restraint at all times and remain seated.
Extraction team.
You guys ready for Transformers? Who's your favorite Transformers? Let us know in the comments below. Transformer, Optimus. Decepticon.
How many here? Number 2. How
One.
Many? One. Number 2.
Yeah.
How many? Single rider. Right?
Alright, putting your guys' glasses on now. Go for it.
Ready or not, it's mission time. Glad I've got company. Now, put on your glasses. You guys are my navigators, so if anyone sees trouble... Uh-oh, that's trouble, all right. Watch out!
Evac, report in. Your bravery saved the planet. Well done, freedom fighters.
Well done.
Way to improvise, team. Thanks for meeting the challenge. Let's head on back to base. You can ride with Evac anytime.
And that was Transformers. The live. Still presented in 3D. Alright. Now we can go and check out. They said 6 o'clock for Mario. So let's go to Jurassic. And then we'll come back to Mario Kart. Hope you guys enjoy Transformers. We saved the planet, Jaden. All right, let's do a Jurassic ride before the park closes. 20-minute wait for Jurassic. We should be waiting less than 10. We've got our season pass. We got 45 minutes until the close, so we should be able to do this, be done by about 5:30ish. We're gonna do Mario Kart and be done a little bit after 6. We'll go walk, do City Walk, and I'll get out of here. So join us for 2 more attractions. Come on, man. Welcome in, Disney Plus dude. We're gonna go on a Jurassic journey. That's a lie.
Please stay seated at all times. Make sure your personal belongings.
Can I wait for the back row?
Oh, yeah. I'll have to wait for the back. How many? 2? Trust me.
When the staff member tells you to walk down the safety line.
Yep, time for some Jurassic. We're doing the back row. I was just asking if we can do back row because we're getting us wet.
Oh, sorry, 8.
Hope you guys are doing well this weekend. We're gonna go on this and then Mario Kart, and then we'll be done. We'll just walk around after that.
Please pay attention to these important You are going to embark.
Thank you.
Am I funny?
Yes, you are. Please stay seated at all times. Make sure your personal belongings are safely stowed, including hats.
That's an exit, but if you need to exit too, this is how you would exit to the gift shop if you don't want to go on the ride.
When the staff member tells you to, walk down the safety line. When instructed, push back up on the
safety bar to ensure that it is locked.
Alright guys, we're gonna take 5 big steps back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back guys, back.
Also remember, there is no eating or drinking while inside the boat.
Okay, now sit back and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
I'm Trevor Hayes, security director here at Jurassic World. Please pay attention to these important instructions and precautions. Gracias.
Hello and welcome. In just a few moments, you are going to embark on an amazing adventure. You will be grouped in rows of 5 people. When the gate opens, step into the boat using the handrails for balance and the seat as a step, moving all the way to the opposite side.
When you board the boat, see all small guests in the center. Face forward at all times while holding on to the left.
Welcome in. Like, so we're gonna try again Jurassic and hopefully Mario Kart. They said that Mario Kart's up until 6.
As you wait to board Jurassic World the ride, you may have noticed a delay in the queue. Unfortunately, we are currently experiencing technical difficulties which have created a delay to our operation. We hope to have the ride running again as soon as possible.
Well, we'll see.
And we'll continue to keep you updated. Once again, we apologize for the brief delay in loading our boats and hope to resume operation shortly. Thank you for your patience.
To ensure that it is locked.
And for your own safety, remain in the boat at all times unless otherwise directed by operators. Never reach outside the boat. You don't want your arm to become a dinosaur snack.
Also remember, there is no eating or drinking while inside the boat.
Okay, now sit back and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
I'm Trevor Hayes, security director here at Jurassic World. Please pay attention to these important instructions.
Nice, I'm glad you enjoy it, Alexa.
Gracias.
Hello and welcome. In just a few moments, you are going to embark on an amazing adventure. You will be grouped in rows of 5 people. When the gate opens, step into the boat using the handrails for balance and the seat as a step, moving all the way to the opposite side.
When you board the boat, see all small guests in the center. Face forward at all times while holding on to the lap bar. Remember, wherever you sit, you are going to get wet.
Yes, you are. Please stay seated at all times. Make sure your personal belongings are safely stowed, including hats.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you wait to board Jurassic World the ride, you may have noticed a delay in the queue. Unfortunately, we are currently experiencing technical difficulties which have created a delay to our operation. We hope to have the ride running again as soon as possible, and we'll continue to keep you updated. Once again, we apologize for the brief delay in loading our boats, and hope to resume operation shortly. Thank you for your patience.
Never reach outside the boat. You don't want your arm to become a dinosaur snack.
Also remember, there is no eating or drinking while inside the boat.
Okay, now sit back and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
I'm Trevor Hayes, security director here at Jurassic World. Please pay attention to these important instructions and precautions. Gracias.
Hello and welcome. In just a few moments, you are going to embark on an amazing adventure. You will be grouped in rows of 5 people. When the gate opens, step into the boat using the handrails for balance and the seat as a step, moving all the way to the opposite side.
When you board the boat, see all small guests in the center.
No, not tonight. I have to go pick up Jen after this at the airport. So we're just here for this, and I'm gonna leave.
Wherever you sit,
We'll be streaming till like 6:30, but no FanFest.
Yes, you are.
We'll be back
Please
on Thursday,
stay
Friday,
seated
Saturday
at
next
all
weekend.
times. Make sure your personal belongings are safely
No meet and
stowed,
greets on
including
Thursday. We'll
hats.
just do attractions so we can try to get them all done Thursday, and then we'll Friday, Saturday we'll do our best to do everything we can too.
When the staff member tells you to.
But thanks for
hold
asking. But yeah,
down
tonight
on the
just
safety
that's why I
bar.
did Universal.
When
We're just doing a normal
instructed,
Universal
push back
stream.
up on the safety bar to ensure that it is locked.
And por favor, for your own safety, remain in the boat at all times unless otherwise directed by operators. Never reach outside the boat. You don't want your arm to become a dinosaur snack.
Also remember, there is no eating or drinking while inside the boat.
Okay, now sit back and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
Alright, we got over 20 minutes, so we should be okay.
What happened, Ryan?
I'm Trevor Hayes, Security Director here at Jurassic World. Please pay attention to these important instructions and precautions. Gracias.
Hello.
Yeah, we did do a lot. We'll be back. We have 4 more times we're going. We're gonna go
going to
Thursday,
embark
Friday,
on an
Saturday
amazing
next week, and then the week after that
You will be
Thursday,
grouped in rows
and then
of 5
it will
When the
be
gate
next
opens,
weekend. We'll be at
step
FanFest, and
into
the weekend
boat,
after that we'll do
using
FanFest,
the
and then we'll also do
handrails for
Disneyland.
balance and the seat as a step, moving all the way to the opposite side.
When you board the boat, seat all small guests in this.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you wait to board Jurassic World the ride, you may have noticed a delay in the queue. Unfortunately, we are currently experiencing technical difficulties which have created a delay to our operation. We hope to have the ride running again as soon as possible, and will continue to keep you updated. Once again, we apologize for the brief delay in loading our boats, and hope to resume operation shortly. Thank you for your patience.
You do not want to go on shore to get it. Trust me.
When the staff member tells you to, pull down on the safety bar. When instructed, push back up on the safety bar to ensure that it is locked.
And por favor, for your own safety, remain in the boat at all times unless otherwise directed by operators. Never reach outside the boat.
Happy Souls Day, everyone. I know it's early, but I might be live a little bit for Fortnite. We'll see. There's a new Fortnite mode coming out tomorrow.
Okay, now sit back and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
I'm Trevor Hayes, Security Director here at Jurassic World. Please pay attention to these important instructions and precautions. Gracias.
Hello and welcome. In just a few moments, you are going to embark on an amazing adventure. You will be grouped in rows of 5 people.
Dark
When
Jar
the gate
Jar is
opens,
from last year.
Step into the boat using the handrails for balance and the seat as a step, moving all the way to the opposite side.
When you board the boat, seat all small guests in the center. Face forward at all times while holding onto the lap bar. Remember, wherever you sit, you are going to get wet.
Yes, you are. Please stay seated at all times. Make sure your personal belongings are safely stowed, including hats.
If something should fly out of the boat, which could happen, you do not want to go on shore to get it. Trust me.
When the staff member tells you to, pull down on the safety bar. When instructed, push back up on the safety bar to ensure that it is locked.
And por favor, for your own safety, remain in the boat at all times unless otherwise directed by operators. Never reach outside the boat. You don't want your arm to become a dinosaur snack.
Also remember, there is no eating or drinking while inside the boat.
Okay, now sit back and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
Attention all guests inside Jurassic World. At this time, Jurassic World is experiencing technical difficulties that have halted our operation. Our technicians are on site and are addressing the issue. You may notice an increase in your wait time during this time. We hope to have the attraction up and ready momentarily. We thank you for your patience and apologize for any inconvenience. If you have any questions, please seek out the nearest team member for assistance. Thank you.
In rows of 5 people.
We'll see. They've been so bad with the characters after the movies. It could happen, but also who knows. They've been talking about the Rain movie for years now. I don't think they still have the vision for it. So we'll see, but I think it's a little ways off now. I think it was supposed to come out soonish, but we haven't. They haven't even made the script yet, so I would just be waiting. It will be a couple years before we see a Rain movie come to fruition. I think they're focusing on Mandalorian and other characters like Ahsoka, stuff like that.
Make sure your personal belongings are safely stowed, including hats.
If something should fly out of the boat, which could happen, you do not want to go on shore to get it. Trust me.
When the staff member tells you to, pull down on the safety bar. When instructed, push back up on the safety bar.
I'll leave the line
ensure
if
that it is
we can't get on this before 6.
For your own safety, remain in the boat at all times unless otherwise directed by operators. Never reach outside the boat. You don't want your arm to become a dinosaur snack.
Also remember, there is no eating or drinking while inside the boat.
Okay, now sit back and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
I'm Trevor Hayes, Security Director here at Jurassic World. Please pay attention to these important instructions and precautions. Gracias.
Hello and welcome. In just a few moments, you are going to embark on an amazing adventure. You will be grouped in rows of 5 people. When the gate opens, step into the boat using the handrails for balance and the seat as a step, moving all the way to the opposite side.
When you board the boat, seat all small guests in the center. Face forward at all times while holding onto the lap bar. Remember, wherever you sit, you are going to get wet.
Yes, you are. Please stay seated at all times. Make sure your personal belongings are safely stowed, including hats.
If something should fly out of the boat, which could happen, you do not want to go on shore to get it. Trust me.
When the staff member tells you to, pull down on the safety bar. When instructed,
The light went from red to yellow, so that's probably a good sign.
And por favor, for your own safety, remain in the boat at all times unless otherwise directed by operators. Never reach outside the boat. You don't want your arm to become a dinosaur snack.
Also remember, there is no eating or drinking while inside the boat.
Okay, now sit back and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
I'm Trevor Hayes, Security Director here at Jurassic World. Please
back
pay
to red.
attention to these important instructions and precautions. Gracias.
Hello and welcome. In just a few moments, you are going to embark on an amazing adventure. You will be grouped in rows of 5 people. When the gate opens, step into the boat using the handrails for balance and the seat as a step, moving all the way to the opposite side.
When you board the boat, seat all small guests in the center. Face forward at all times while holding onto the lap bar. Remember, wherever you sit.
Yeah, it's basically Darth Maul. Came back, used the dark side, came back, all that.
At all times. Make sure your personal belongings are safely stowed.
More they made the mistake of killing him in the first place. Then they just had a good idea for him, but he's a really good character now. The issue is that they shouldn't have killed him off. They should have just made it where he got chopped down and fell down or something. They showed him like being cut, but not in half.
Push back up on the safety
They
bar
made
to
the mistake
ensure
of
that
killing Maul way too soon.
For your own safety, remain in the boat at all times unless otherwise directed by operators. Never reach outside the boat. You don't want your arm to become a dinosaur snack.
Also remember, there is no eating or drinking while inside the boat.
Okay, now sit back and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
I'm Trevor Hayes, Security Director here at Jurassic World. Please pay attention to these important instructions and precautions. Gracias.
Hello and welcome. In just a few moments, you are going to embark on an amazing adventure. You will be grouped in rows of 5 people. When the gate opens, step into the boat using the handrails for balance and the seat as a step, moving all the way to the opposite side.
When you board the boat, seat all small guests in the center. Face forward at all times while holding onto the lap bar. Remember, wherever you sit, you are going to get wet.
Yes, you are. Please stay seated at all times. Make sure your personal belongings are safely stowed, including hats.
If something should fly out of the boat, which could happen, you do not want to go on shore to get it. Trust me.
When the staff member tells you to, pull down on the safety bar. When instructed, push back up on the safety bar to ensure that it is locked.
And por favor, for your own safety, remain in the boat at all times unless otherwise directed by operators. Never reach outside the boat. You don't want your arm to become a dinosaur snack.
Also remember, there is no eating or drinking while inside the boat.
Okay, now sit back and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you wait to board Jurassic World the ride, you may have noticed a delay in the queue. Unfortunately, we are currently experiencing technical difficulties which have created a delay to our operation. We hope to have the ride running again as soon as possible, and will continue to keep you updated. Once again, we apologize for the brief delay in loading our boats, and hope to resume operation shortly. Thank you for your patience.
Hello and welcome. In just a few moments, you are going to embark on an amazing adventure. You will be grouped in rows of 5 people. When the gate opens, step into the boat using the handrails for balance and the seat as a step, moving all the way to the opposite side.
When you board the boat, seat all small guests in the center. Face forward at all times while holding onto the lap bar. Remember, wherever you sit, you are going to get wet.
Yes, you are. Please stay seated at all times. Make sure your personal belongings are safely stowed, including hats.
If something should fly out of the boat, which could happen, you do not want to go on shore to get it. Trust me.
When the staff member tells you to, pull down on the safety bar.
Yeah, people were like quite going to be around, but if he lived, then Anakin would have been trained properly, and there's no movie at that
Remain in the
point.
boat at all times unless otherwise directed by operators. Never reach outside the boat. You don't want your arm to become a dinosaur snack.
Also remember, there is no eating or drinking while inside the boat.
Okay, now sit back and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
We are at 8,300.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you wait to board Jurassic World the ride, you may have noticed a delay in the queue. Unfortunately, we are currently experiencing technical difficulties which have created a delay to our operation. We hope to have the ride running again as soon as possible, and will continue to keep
We
you
don't know if
updated.
we're ever getting out
Once
of
again,
Pullman
we
back or
apologize
not.
for the brief delay in loading our boats, and hope to resume operation shortly.
She
Thank
wants
you
to
for your
do,
patience.
she would like to do a prequel project if possible, but right now there's
When the
nothing
gate
with her.
opens, step
But I do
into
know
the
she's
boat
interested in
using
that.
the handrails for balance and the seat as a step, moving all the way to the opposite side.
When you board the boat, seat all small guests in the center. Face forward at all times while holding onto the lap bar. Remember, wherever you sit, you are going to get wet.
Yes, you are. Please stay seated at all times. Make sure your personal belongings are safely stowed, including hats.
If something should fly out of the boat, which could happen, you do not want to go on shore to get it. Trust me.
When the staff member tells you to, pull down on the safety bar.
We're fine. We're just not there yet,
Push back
guys.
up on the safety bar to
I
ensure
know we're almost there,
that it
but
is
they're not.
And por favor,
I don't know. We'll
for
see.
your own safety, remain in the boat at all
We'll do our
times
best.
unless otherwise directed by operators.
I'm just worried
Never
about
reach outside the boat.
knocking on any
You don't
UI
want
at
your
all.
arm to become a
Like
dinosaur
we
snack.
might just go on Mario Kart because
Also
this is
remember,
destroying
there
us.
is no eating
We got
or
10
drinking
minutes.
while inside the boat.
But we're not doing double
Now
attraction. Let's
sit
do
back
this.
and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
I'm Trevor Hayes, Security Director here at Jurassic World. Please pay attention to these important instructions and precautions. Gracias.
Hello and welcome. In just a few moments, you are going to embark on an amazing adventure. You will be grouped in rows of 5 people. When the gate opens, step into the boat using the handrails for balance and the seat as a step, moving all the way to the opposite side.
When you board the boat, seat all small guests in the center. Face forward at all times while holding onto the lap bar. Remember, wherever you sit, you are going to get wet.
Yes, you are. Please stay seated at all times. Make sure your personal belongings are safely stowed, including hats.
If something should fly out of the boat, which could happen, you do not want to go on shore to get it. Trust me.
When the staff member tells you to, pull down
It
on
might
the safety
be
bar.
good in a
When
second.
instructed, push back up on the safety
I don't know. They're
bar
talking
to
to
ensure
him.
that it is locked.
Oh no, I guess not.
For your own safety, remain in the boat at all times unless otherwise directed by operators. Never reach outside the boat. You don't want your arm to become a dinosaur snack.
Also remember, there is no eating or drinking while inside the boat.
Okay, now sit back and enjoy your tour of
Jurassic World.
Oh, here we go.
I'm Trevor Hayes, Security Director here at Jurassic World. Please pay attention to these important instructions and
All right, we got in, guys. If we have time, we'll get the Mario Kart. Alright, we'll try to get the Mario Kart. You guys just let me know if I have time, if I should rush or not. We have to be in line at 6 o'clock, so let me know when we're getting off the ride how much time I have left from 6. And I'll try to rush it, or we'll just walk out.
Make sure your personal belongings are safely
Well, I'll try to get the Mario Kart. If we have like 5 minutes, I can make it. We just need at least 5 minutes to get the Mario Kart. Oh, thank you, Alexa. Okay. The ride's about 10 minutes long, so we should have time to get there.
You are cleared for the visitor center. Have a nice ride.
In the age of the dinosaurs, a vast ocean was home to an explosion of life at the top of the food chain. Dilophosaurus, apex predator of the deep.
You are clear for entry.
One of the latest additions to our Jurassic World family. In a moment, you will be entering Predator Cove, home to some of Jurassic World's most powerful creatures.
Oh, look at that.
Hold all boats in safe zone.
Asset containment units to Predator Cove. Repeat, ACU to Predator Cove. Code red. Iron systems going down across the board.
Catch me in total spots. This is Claire, dear. Please remain calm. We have assets out of containment and help is on the way. In the meantime, please,
The security team is deployed. They will get you to safety.
Owen Brady, the Indominus representative. Please remain in the boat and stay calm. Asset control units are on their way. Keep the flight moving now. Tracking multiple targets. We are at full containment. Listen to me. Do not panic. You can see me. I need you to keep your hands inside the boat.
right now, guys. Will we make it? Let me know. How many minutes we got? Till 6. What a joke. Oh, thank you, Alexa. We got time then. Let's get the Mario Kart.
As your boat enters the
We got
station,
time.
please raise your arms.
About 10 minutes, give or take.
Raise automatically. Exit to your right and enjoy the rest of your day here at Jurassic World.
Hey, Cynthia. Good to see you. Oh, thank you so much. Wait, is Cynthia, Elizabeth, and then maybe Sierra at the end? It's not giving me the entire thing. But yeah, thank you so much, Cynthia. I hope you're having a great day. We're gonna try to get a Mario Kart next. We'll go shopping.
Arms up, guys! Arms up! Arms up! Thank you guys for your patience. Relaxing right to the gift shop. Thank you.
As always. Alright, let's go check out Mario Kart. Let's go try to get in line for that, and then I'll use the restroom and we can go shopping and city walk for a little bit. My wife's plane got delayed, so we got some time. Should have bought FanFest. We could have done some FanFest. But you know, it's okay. This works out for the best. It was a really busy day. But anyway. We should right now we got a couple of minutes. They're still letting people on for Jurassic. Small. Alright. Alright. Let's see.
Just because you're dealing with a lot of people.
Alright. Let's go, Mario. Let's cart it up. Good to see you, Justin. And welcome in, Fuji. But good to see you guys. We are back. And guys, just so you know, we're just doing Universal tonight. We'll go shopping after this and whatnot, but no FanFest is planned. I was in the neighborhood to pick up my wife for a flight. So we're doing this. It got delayed, he said, to 7:50-ish. So I have a little bit of extra time. That means I'll have to leave here until about 7:30 if I really didn't want to. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm not saying I will. Alright, let's go on Mario Kart. 60-minute wait for Mario Kart. Let's not go. But we got our ways. You guys know. But is that 60 minutes, guys? 60 minutes right now to get on Mario. No, Alexa. I do not. Not LAX. We would not. I would have been wanting to leave by now if it was LAX. No. Luckily not. Alright. They're getting ready for the Yoshis. Remember, we did see the Yoshis the last 2 nights. We saw yellow and pink last night. We saw purple the other night. We did see them all dancing, but we met, I should say, the other ones. Alright, let's get in single wire. What time is it? We have 8 minutes. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna go use the restroom to make my life a little bit easier. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom, guys, and then we'll go on the ride, but we have time.
Gerard Journeys, we'll be right back. Maybe he went to the bathroom or grab a snack. Now it's time for like button check. Make sure you've clicked that like button and share the stream. Gerard also makes offline content so you can be entertained almost every day at Gerard Journeys, who will be right back. Gerard we'll be right back. Maybe he went to the bathroom or grab a snack.
Alright, we're back. Alright. You know, I could grab my FanFest thing and we could probably do something for FanFest really quick. Alright. Alright, we're gonna do the normal queue. Thank you. Alright guys, let's go on Mario Kart. Justin, the only thing I'm doing for May the 4th is playing Fortnite probably with the new mode for a little bit. Keep going. See, the line is an hour. So if you were waiting for FanFest and you were in this, you would actually be right at 7, but you'd be missing Hippogriff, so I would say no thank you. But that's a go. Great day. Yeah, this new Fortnite, there's a new Darth Vader mode in Fortnite, and there's also a new Conquest mode, and there was one more mode for getting droid mode. There's a couple of new modes that we can maybe try tomorrow. It is my anniversary of Gen, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be on playing with people tomorrow night, to be honest, but we can come out and just come in and play for a little bit at least. I'll see if she wants to go to dinner or not tomorrow. She's feeling a little under the weather, so I'm not sure if she's gonna want to do that or not, but I'd rather wait until she feels better, to be honest. But anyway, wow, look at this. There's a line for Express still. Wow. Yeah. Probably should have done single wire, but also we don't have anything else to do. So here's them making some villains. Here's one of the pieces. There's his feet. Now if I can get the body. Uh-oh, and there's the mom. And there they go. Mr. Googly Eyes himself. Hello there. Oh, he's like, oh, you're gonna put that on me? And then some bullet bills, ready to do their job and follow you. Bullet bills. It's that's later on. Han Solo is a young adult by then, so that's like way later on. That's when the rebellion's just starting, stuff like that. I can't believe they stopped us. It is like time to go. Man, this is why I do not like this line. Like, look at this. That's why we do the other one so much. But tonight, since we don't have any other goal, Kart TV. Yeah, Maul got his body back during the Clone Wars. He got legs. No, Brandon, I don't think so.
All right, racers, in just a moment, when these doors open, please wait until our doors are all the way open to move on forward. Once again, please wait until these doors are all the way open to move on forward, my friends.
Brandon, we went in this line just because we do not have anything else planned for the night. We actually might do a little FanFest, we'll see. I don't know if we can actually do anything big, but we can see. Team Peach as always for Alexa. Jaden's going Team Mario. So is Maul. But I'll go pick up my wristband now that my wife isn't going to be out until later. Alright, let's race to the next room. It is surprising that they're not using Rosalina anymore, but that's just how it is. Alright, let's go into the next room.
There's going to be a presentation playing. With this presentation on the right-hand side of the room, where the big car TVs are, it's going to teach you how to earn the most points in your race today, as well as how to make your race experience a lot smoother. So once again, racers, I never advise you.
There's Luigi's backpack, ready to suck up some goats. Princess Peach, which was her brother, which in the movie she got from Mario. We got 8,305 subscribers. Thank you so much. Joby, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Go and wait right there for me, please. Once again, please wait right there. And wait till the doors open. Wait right there, guys. Very good. All right, racers, wait right here for me, please. I'll let you guys know when you're ready, okay? Give me one moment.
Yeah, there still is. Beyond Daisy, there's Wario, Waluigi. We haven't gone like Koopas can have more personality too. There can be some Koopas. Different kind of Yoshis can be added to the movies too. Birdo hasn't had much screen time. Diddy and Donkey Kong can always join the adventure again. Rosalina can also be a character, especially after her big role in the last Donkey Kong game. More Toads can be added, including Captain Toad. Unless our Toad is Captain Toad and he's going to become him. Toadette is another character as well. Bowser has more kids. There's more bosses that haven't come in yet. So there are definitely some characters I'd accept for sure. And also just characters like Rosalina was in the movie for what, 15 minutes max, if 15 minutes. So they could add for Rosalina, she could come back as like a main character too and get some more screen time. Do some more Galaxy stuff, Paper Mario stuff as well. There's a bunch of stuff they can still do. Paper Mario characters, Mario RPG characters, the Koopa kids. Like I said, Bowser's a bunch of kids. Daisy's gonna hopefully be in there. Wario, Waluigi, like I said. There's a bunch. King Boo.
Elevator access or have a child swap, please hit the chain at the back of the next room.
There's the bunnies from Odyssey too.
Please hit the chain at the back of the next room.
Yeah, they have a bunch. And they'll be making more too. There's like the Wonder characters. There's more stuff they can do for Mario Wonder. There'll probably be new video games. Like I assume by the time the next game comes out, we'll have a new 3D Mario, and then a 2D Mario will come out around the same time. Also, Yoshi games are kind of connected too. So there's a bunch of like, I would not worry. Like there's a bunch of characters that will be coming still. Oh, and okay, there's a line for single IO too. Welcome in everyone, we're in Mario Kart. I'll go grab my pass for FanFest, and then at 7 we can go do some stuff maybe then. We can go shopping, and then maybe go do some stuff at over at 7. We'll see if we can do anything. Yeah, very busy, Brandon. Very insanely busy. So even if we did single while, it would have taken us a while too. So either way, we're waiting. Like I said, we officially were supposed to be leaving by 7. Now we can leave at 7:30. I'll double check, but I don't think it's gonna take me that long to get to the airport from here. The closer airport. Yeah, that's like 20 minutes. 9 to 20 minutes to get to Burbank Airport. Well, it's also live action, so we'll see how they do the Zelda movie and what they do. It would definitely be another boost for the Zelda brand, just like the Mario stuff. Like, all these movies do is make it where kids who have never played get more interested in the video games, and are like, wow, this is cool. Yeah, they're not gonna give you too much information. Nintendo's also pretty secretive. They like to control their narrative. But yeah, Zelda will grow even more once the movies come out. Right now, all these movies are doing are just expanding the brands of Nintendo. They want more people to get interested and be like, what the heck's Breath of the Wild? What the heck's Hyrule Warriors? What the heck is Mario Kart? What the heck is this? They want more people to play the games. So our friends Daniel Storm and Kevin or Speedy, they were able to see some people playing some One Piece songs live outside on City Walk. What the heck? Not what the heck to them, but I don't get why Universal would just have that band inside for FanFest night. That would be so popular. Thank you for subscribing, all of our new subscribers, and of course all of our old friends. Appreciate y'all coming in. Yeah, hopefully, well, if not banned, even just meet and greet flex, like anything. The area is just wasted. It's just a wasted area. All right, let me check. All right, we're good. It's all good though. FanFest is pretty good this year. We just had to make our own event out of it. But a band or just meet and greets or anything.
And then just for the gimbal, just make sure that it's within the vehicle, don't like extend it out.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, let's go. $198. Okay. Alright, $198 is what I got. Thank you. Welcome in Kevin as well. And Jay, and yep, Team Mario has won. You get, you're kind of farther back, so it's a little bit easier to see some of the targets. The front row though, the advantage there is you might see a character quicker and you might be able to shoot them quicker. So it kind of just depends on your preference. It's okay. We've done better. We've gone over 200, so that's why I said it's fine. It's not bad. We just used to. We're getting 150, and now we've been doing like 205 to 210. So it's bad. It's fine. Like, that's us, Mr. Purple. Anyway, they just moved it. No one got higher than us. Very nice. Glad you enjoyed that, Jaden. Not tonight, Kevin. I gotta go pick up Jen from the airport soon, but she got delayed, so we will hang out here a little bit longer. I might grab my wristband and we'll see if there's anything we can kind of look at, but it's not like, if it was HHN, this is much easier. We would just grab an HHN band and we could do a scare zone, but there's not much to do, and I don't think they'll let us move around, so we'll see. But yeah, I can't stay that long, but I will see. If a flight gets delayed again, we can do more. But yeah, we'll just we'll go see what we can do for a little bit in City Walk and or at Universal Hollywood. See what happens. Also, I gotta check because if a flight gets delayed again, so he's coming back after 8, we could go like the Jurassic and Yoshi area tonight. But that's not gonna hopes up. That's to say that we're gonna do some shopping, going to City Walk, and maybe see Sailor Moon, but just see her. We can't meet her. But I don't even know if they'll let us walk by her. But I'll do my best. But yeah, we just, since the airport's so close to here, it was just better for me to be here anyway. I thought, why not? I'm pretty reckless. I do have a video game I am playing right now. It's a vampire game. Where it's like a vampire card game. So I do have things I do enjoy. But it's like whatever. I'll be stuck inside out tomorrow for work and whatnot. So I like getting out anyway. We haven't done a normal Universal stream in a little bit. So this gets you guys Mario Kart, Jurassic, Transformers, the tram, all that. Let people see stuff. Fan favorites. Alright. Well, they will, Kevin, there's 2 more weeks. This next weekend and the weekend after that too. So, they're all a couple of weeks. And also, look at, they have purple shoulder pads. And they also have yellow shoulder pads now too. Super cute. Let me see how much the shoulder pads are. I know I'm not gonna buy one. I'll buy a purple one if they go on sale for like over 50 probably though. This is, how much are you? Why are they making it so? Here we go. 25 bucks. So yeah, if it goes half price, I'll grab one. 25 bucks and I'll grab a purple if they have any left. They may not have. But good night. Most likely Super Nintendo would. They're gonna close this off and then see they're gonna put the Yoshi stuff. But yeah, they're getting everything cleaned up right now. Bye. They're getting everything cleaned up right now. Opens again at 7:30 for early entry. Oh no, not early entry, that's when the event starts, my bad.
Thank you for visiting.
Thank you. If everything goes on sale, I want One Piece, as much One Piece stuff as I can get. I want the purple Yoshi stuff. I want the t-shirt that has all the IPs on it. So yeah, basically I want the t-shirt with all the IPs on it. Purple Yoshi stuff. One Piece. I want that t-shirt with One Piece with all the characters that says Universal. Oh, not all, but the basic pirate crew from the first seasons. So, anything you guys are looking for that you would grab if it's on sale. But yeah, my promise to myself is just I'm gonna wait for things to go on sale. It sucks, but it's just the best way to do things at this point. I have so many items and whatnot. Yeah, it's really nice. Well, it's really nice at nighttime when we get to see that. That's a cool jacket too. I don't think I'll buy a jacket, but that's a dope jacket too with all the characters. I think I'd rather get the t-shirt though, just because we're a little bit more t-shirt weather. Probably not. Let me see if there's something I can ask. FanFest. And then this is open, it looks like. Oh, here we go. Let me see if I can get the wristband. Let me get the... Oh, because it's on my stupid... Let me see. May 7th. I think that's Thursday. Yeah, okay. So let me go...
Hello there, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Good to see you.
I am Noel. Okay. What about the Phantom Pack?
Yeah.
So what is your amazing question?
Oh, can I get one here? No, so I just saw them with wristbands. I want to see if I can get a wristband here so I don't get kicked out of the ball.
Absolutely. We will do that for you.
Awesome. Just so I don't get kicked out of the ball.
Of course. Want you to be able to enjoy everything. Come over here, Mr. Gerard. I'm Noel, by the way. It's a pleasure to meet you. And this is for you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have a great night.
You too. Enjoy.
All right, we got one for 7:30. So let's go put this on. I just didn't want to get kicked out. So now if we have this, they will kick us out. We can't do anything, but they will kick us out. So we can't do this. But once again, yeah, just put the wristband on just in case. Yeah, we got the basic. So is it brand? Is it great every night and then they just do whatever? All right, let me check really quick. I'm gonna recheck something on the internet.
First day
Oh, okay. Alright, let's go upstairs. Maybe we'll get to see the One Piece characters. Sailor Moon is at 10, Dungeons at 40. That's pretty average.
And face forward at all times.
I think tonight's gonna be crazy as well, Alexa. Like I think tonight will be even busier, to be honest. Oh, not even busier, but it's pretty busy. We haven't seen a Sunday like this in a while. I come on Sundays, you guys know a lot. This is a healthy Sunday. This was healthy. The lines were not clearing. So honestly, you know what I mean? Like, good for them. Hey, welcome in, Damien. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty busy tonight. Oh, nice. Have a great time, Damien. Yeah, we're gonna be leaving soon, but I got it just in case. My wife's flight seems to be leaving on time, so we should be good. All right. There's a good amount of people down here at early entry. This is more popular than like I think I hear about, even though it's fun. I don't hear as much about this besides like the people that go, like that are like friendly with me. But this is really healthy. You can see Dennis is way down there in the yellow. But I hope you guys have a fun time if you're coming tonight. Obviously, I would love to be here. If I was coming tonight, I would probably leave by midnight, but also still a great event. Oh, normal rides are nothing, man. Yeah, if you're just coming for the normal rides, you're gonna be good. That's easy peasy. I don't really mess with those too much, but all those rides have been super short. Also, this movie is made by the people that made Puss in Boots, so I'm very excited for that. Odyssey is made by the director who did Oppenheimer. Spielberg did Disclosure Day. Minions and Monsters, another spin-off for the Minions. They've done now the Minions movies, now they're doing Minions and Monsters. If you're coming for Harry Potter, just be aware it takes a long time to do Harry Potter. If you don't rope drop it, like if you can get in and rope drop it, you're good. But it took us over an hour last night to do it. And I was rope dropping it at like 7. All right, let's get going though. Let's go see if we can catch a glimpse of Sailor Moon and maybe the One Piece crew.
And face forward at all times.
And just a warning, I will wear this again for FanFest, but I wore it tonight just because why not? But I will be wearing this creature outfit. We do this for Halloween a lot, but I'll be back wearing my Creature of the Black Lagoon stuff. We have that. We got 4 more days. I'll probably do Jujutsu Kaisen and Creature, so I'll have 2 more dates to figure out what I'm gonna wear on those 2 days, but we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna be live, guys, for about an hour more, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, if you can make it, that's cool, but if not, obviously, I'm just telling you that it's gonna be a long line. If not, maybe save it for the end, but it's a long line, so maybe just save it to the end when there's less express. Yeah, they're definitely leaning into monsters. monsters are definitely a hot commodity that they're trying to lean into again. Universal, I'm reading a book about the history of the monsters, and it really does highlight like how much money these things did make back in the day, and it helped the company greatly. But we're just happy that they can be a part of this, especially since we don't get the monsters at HHN as much anymore. It's nice to have them a part of it because I enjoy the monsters, like the vibes. Yeah, Mummy, when I was here Friday, the Mummy was a walk-on most of the night. So if you see a walk-on time, just keep walking on and enjoy the Mummy. Just remember that you're not going to be able to do the other IPs. If you have time, definitely check out the One Piece show. You have time, just so you know, I did this last night. You can do the 1 a.m. One Piece show, and as long as you kind of rush over there, you can do the Sailor Moon show. So if you want to do those and you're up here late, go check out the One Piece show. If you just want to do the One Piece show, cool, do the One Piece show. But definitely check out the One Piece show. Even if you're not a fan of the IP, it's probably the best thing here. Also, go check out the monsters at least a little bit. Even if you just want to kind of go over there and chill, go check out the monsters and check out One Piece. Those are my recommendations. I know you don't care about the other IPs as much, but I would do those at the very least. Dungeons is good if it's a walk-on. If you can walk on or do dungeons under 10 minutes, go check that out. Jurassic, you can just kind of walk in. Monsters, you spend an hour plus there at least. But yeah, have a fun time. But yeah, if you have any questions about FanFest, let me know before I get off, because I have done FanFest multiple times. But I would say do the One Piece stuff, do the monsters stuff. Those are my top two. Everything else is good too, but those two are like the top ones to do for sure, is monsters versus Scooby-Doo, and also the other one at the beginning. Monsters and One Piece. And it is way back here at the back in the back lot. That's where they're gonna put you, and then you can go do all that stuff. Yeah, DJ area is definitely dead, Kevin. But yeah, way back here, you gotta go in the sets of Little Europe. Super cute, super fun. Well, sure, Alexa, but he doesn't seem to care about, he said he doesn't care about the other IPs, so I would do, he's not gonna want to meet Sailor Moon. That's Warner Brothers Studios in the distance. And then way back here, see these sound stages way in the back? That's the drop-off area. Way in the back, past 30 and all those. See those ones way in the back? Those two in the back, that's where you get dropped off for the Scooby-Doo event. But yeah, so I was just telling him, since he doesn't have any, I also recommend that, like I said, anyone don't do the meet and greets unless you really want to. You're coming 2 nights, there's no reason to do the Sailor Moon or One Piece meet and greets. They're amazing. But you can go do everything else in the park besides those two easily. If you have early access, which our friend I assume doesn't because they're not here yet, also, I just would recommend it. You're losing time. So, but we'll do different stuff. We're not going to do any, besides Yoshi's, those are easy. Yeah, besides Yoshi's and Jurassic, we're not going to do any character stuff as much. Like, we're not going to do any of the 2 meet and greets on Thursday because I have a time crunch. Yes, very awesome, Jaden, Warner Brothers. But yeah, have a good time. Once again, people, just go enjoy yourself. Like, just with the monsters, go enjoy the shows. I have them on my videos already, like the locations. There's like 3 locations they do shows. You can also stand next to the Scooby Gang and they'll do like interactions there. It's very cool. Oh, okay. Well, have a good time then. Sounds good, Brandon. I did the, Brandon, I'll say this. If you can't get the middle section for some reason of the One Piece show, keep going to the left. They normally let you do that, so I would go to the left side of the stage. The right side is just okay. All right, so here we go. The point of no return. Yeah, they're right here. They're right, it's right here. It's gonna be a part of it. They might be testing tonight, we'll see. All right. Diane, pretty good for a Sunday, honestly. Like, there are all people here for sure. Nothing insane. And see, some people are confused because like Disney's open so late, so other people think this is open late, and it's not. They're talking about the One Piece show right now. They're talking about like watching that. Oh, very good, Brandon. I get that. Brandon, you might be fine then. You don't need my advice on that then. You'll be good. But let me know what day you're coming. I'll be here Thursday. I'll be here next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I'll be here the Thursday after that as well. So this Thursday, guys, I'm going to be... this Thursday, I'm going to just come until like 10 to 11. I'll be gone by before 11, hopefully. But in the last Thursday we're here, I'll try to stay till midnight. We'll see, but I'll try to stay till about midnight. Yeah, thank you. All right, so here's FanFest. Look at this, Brandon. I'm surprised we haven't seen too many people talking about this, but this is really cool. $30. All right, and this is $30. I haven't seen many people posting this, but this is like a no mag. It's like just something to put on your desk, basically. Super cute. Scooby and the gang and the monsters in the back. $30 for this. Those setups you can put on your desk or at your home on display. And then here's the T-shirt I want. It has all the IPs on it, basically. I think it's got Jurassic. This is everything. Yeah, it's all. This is all the IPs right here. So this is the one I really want. Yeah, the clouds right now, it's really beautiful. There's like bucket hat right here. You got the One Piece ship that you can get as a bag, as you can see. You can put your stuff inside the Jolly Roger here. And then we have the FanFest bag that comes with some pens. Well, I think it comes with pens. And then you also have this as well. So you got this little keychain. They're showing you all the things you can accessorize. This is the One Piece jacket. Let's see if we can get like a over here. This is the One Piece jacket. That is $65. Yeah, I don't know if I would get that even if it was on sale. I might just FanFest. I don't know. That's cool, but also I kind of like last year's better, to be honest. You can see all the Universal stuff. You got Hello Kitty stuff. Oh, sorry, Sailor Moon. The Wolfman, but this is just generic stuff. Once again, this is what T-shirt. Oh, this is a jacket, but this is what I want. How much is the jacket? It's probably $65. $60 for this one. And then here are the mugs. How much are you, mug? Mug is $25. And there's two different types. There's Luna and Luna's partner. Luna's partner. Wait, I think I'm right. I'm pretty sure. The white one's Luna, right? Well, maybe I'm wrong in this case. Might have been getting it wrong right now, but there's two kitties. One's Luna and the other one. Yeah, because this has to be Luna. Because Luna P is also darker. More FanFest stuff. They got the cups. You got this. And this is what I want too. This t-shirt. If I did get one of the t-shirts, this one at $35, I would get this if it was on sale. Alright, let's keep going. And they're lining people up, it looks like, for probably Harry Potter. Wow. Wow, look at the line for Harry Potter tonight. Look at that. People are like ready to go. Wow. Look at that line. Look at the line for Harry Potter tonight. That's insane. All right.
Hey man, Burr.
And here you go. Here's all the Sailor Moon cupcakes. When you look at those. Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Sailor Moon meal. So here's the Sailor Moon featured meal. Sailor Moon bento, Tuxedo Man sandwich cookie, and then there's the different cupcakes. You get a mystery cupcake. It's one of the Sailor Moon Guardians. Very cute. Food's not that bad. The line for food's that bad. This lineup over here though is for Sailor Moon. It's already filled up, the first one. So.
There you go. Cut.
Yeah, this is the only Sunday, so maybe that's why so many people actually only come Sunday or coming today. It might be something like that. But yeah, over here, as you can see, is the Sailor Moon meet and greet right over here. Oh, is she even out? Why is she not out? Oh, maybe she's done. Oh, yo, she might be done. I think this is it. I think she's done. But yeah, they're already doing the effect here. You can see them doing it on the Sailor Guardians, all the different lights. But yeah, it looks like they're already done with the first meet and greet. That's insane. That's just insane. Let's go see if we can catch the One Piece characters when they come out at 7. Get that hole in the boat, everyone. Get in. All right. I'm not sure, Alexa. We can wait here a second and see. There is a second one, but that doesn't mean that anything's gonna happen anyway. But let's wait a minute or two and see. Let's go over here really quick though. I do want to check something else out first. Let's go with One Piece. I just want to make sure the One Piece characters haven't come out yet. They did come out last night, which doesn't mean like, things can be changing. But yeah, they did get a second Sailor Moon, but that also could just be for like other stuff as well, Alexa. That might be because of like, just like breaks and also other things. It doesn't mean they have to be back, like back to back. Here's the line for One Piece as always, super long for the food. I couldn't wait for this if I wanted to. I gotta go pick up Jen. Let me just check this. And then here's the photo op. I just mainly want to see if the One Piece characters are out or not yet. If they're out, that's cool. But if they're not, that tells us they're not out yet. Okay. So they're not out. So let's stand over here and try to get. Let's try to get. All right. We're gonna stand over here and hopefully we'll get a glimpse of them in a couple minutes. After this, we can walk over and see if Sailor Moon's also coming out or came out again. If not, we'll just head out if she's not out yet. But yeah, look at the line. So Alexa, it goes. There's a little like switch back inside, and then it comes all the way out here, loops around, and goes all the way back that way. So yeah, pretty big. And then over here's a drink line, and that's also pretty long too. That's like pretty common. The drink line's pretty common. That's like what the Chucky Ball was like last year too.
I'm glad you're right here. It's gonna be straight up, that sign right there.
Yeah, there's a lot of fans that want to be here for sure. But yeah, as you guys can see, the line is also not moving that quickly. So you're gonna be waiting in this for like 30 to 60 minutes, depending on your place online. I mean, from the back, I would say 60 minutes before you eat. Maybe you get lucky, but about 60. Music, we're not. If we get lucky, we'll see the characters come out, but I'm leaving soon. My wife's flight got delayed. I should have been leaving by now, but we have an extra half an hour. So after this, guys, I'm gonna go to City Walk, use the restroom, and then we can do whatever, but we're gonna wait here and kind of see what's going on. But according to this, we have an hour until I have to pick her up, so. Yeah, we're not gonna be here for that long, guys. Sorry, this is more vibes than anything else. So sorry if you want more FanFest, but this is just a bonus. This is just a bonus, like you wanna be here, part of the environment. We're gonna see if we can see the characters. And then they're gonna go get online for the show they're talking about, because the show's at 8 now. So the first show's at 8. So that's if you really wanna get out of here early. We'll try to see the show twice, guys. Not next Thursday, maybe Friday or Saturday. We'll try to see the show twice if possible, because it's my favorite thing here. I think the characters are gonna come out soon. Good to see you guys. Yeah, if my wife's flight got delayed to 8, we were down to the Jurassic area and try to interact with the Jurassic characters and Yoshi's, but no, unfortunately, it's good. Her flight's coming in just a little bit later. So we just had an extra, like I said, a minute or two. Cece, welcome in. And everyone else. Probably doing well, Cece. If you guys didn't hear me, we're here. We're gonna see if we can see the One Piece characters when they walk out. They come out at 7, it looks like. And I do want to say that we're not doing anything else. We're just basically gonna chill. And then we're gonna start leaving soon in a little bit. Once we see the One Piece characters, we're gonna leave. So enjoy. A lot of people being, we got a lot of people being Velma and Daphne. Scooby is very popular, but Scooby's also an easier cosplay, luckily too. Right now we're gonna stand right here at the One Piece area and wait for stuff. There should be characters coming out, so we're gonna wait here and see if we can get an interaction with them. If not, that's totally cool. But we're gonna try to get an interaction with them. Then we'll go see if Sailor Moon's out. If she's not out, we're gonna just leave and go to City Walk and we'll look at some merch and maybe some live music if it's or DJ or whatever's out there. So, but right now we're just kind of hanging out. If you guys want rides, go back on the stream. We went on the tram tour. We went on Transformers, Jurassic, and then after Jurassic, we did Mario Kart as well. So we went and did 4 attractions today. If you guys want to go see those. Brandon, they don't do that anymore. They did that Thursday, but they didn't do it yesterday. We waited, it was 7 yesterday, Brandon, and then they're not out right now, so no, we're good. Like, they're coming out at 7. It's changed, just so you know, just giving you a heads up. It has changed. I just checked, they're not over there. The line's there, but they're not over there yet. But they let you into the area at like 30 after, but not the actual characters. So they changed, I think they changed the times, Brandon, because they changed the show times as well. But that was, Junior came on Thursday, not yesterday.
Am I getting a stop?
I'm just telling you, they're not out, Brandon. Like, watch, when they walk past me in a couple minutes, you'll see. Like, you don't have to believe me. I'm okay if people don't believe in me. But that's what's happened. Like, I already went over there and looked. There's no characters out over there. I would have seen them. Yeah. We can't meet characters, guys. I have to leave soon. But if Sailor Moon's out, we'll go check her out real quick. Just give me a second. Let me try to see if we can get one more fan interaction, because this would be worth it. We can't do anything till 7:30, and unfortunately the flight comes in around that time, so I have to leave. So sorry about that. This is once again. Oh, yeah, I just saw Nami. Back there. They're coming out in a minute. So. I got the wristband so that we could just do this. And once again, there is this photo op right here. Queen of anime. She kind of is. Goku's kind of like the king of anime for sure. Though One Piece is doing really well, guys. Like, I know that some people are gonna believe that, but One Piece is huge. It outsold Superman comics. There were more volumes of One Piece. So yeah. But Sailor Moon is huge, and especially considering Sailor Moon hasn't had, like, they did do the remake anime a couple years ago, but the thing is, Sailor Moon hasn't had much presence in the last couple of years besides some basic stuff. So it's doing really well considering the IP hasn't had much life to it. So very cool for Sailor Moon fans. I did watch Sailor Moon Crystal. I binged it, and I personally think it's a better show if you don't binge it. It's a little bit like Dragon Ball Z, where it's a little samey, like they beat the enemy kind of the same way every time. And so because of that, I would say slow down if you can, but I did it in about a month, and it was a little much. But I did Sailor Moon Crystal on Netflix, and it was very much worth it. We are not staying for FanFest. No, I have to leave to go pick up my wife soon, so we're just gonna see if we can see characters really quick.
Me too?
2 minutes. But this is why the event's changing. We're leaving soon. I have to go. I have adult things to do, unfortunately. So we came here just for a little bit. I gave you guys a little live stream for about 3 hours. That's great. So we'll be back for FanFest next Thursday. I already put something up Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I didn't put anything up for Friday, Saturday, but we'll be up for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, guys, FanFest. Then we'll be live the next weekend, Thursday and Saturday. We'll be live the Thursday after this weekend for FanFest, and then we'll be live at Disneyland that Saturday. So next weekend, 3 more Universals. The weekend after that, we're gonna do Universal and Disney. Right now we're standing right here. We're just gonna be patient and wait. Just guys wait, and the content will come to us. And then we're gonna go to City Walk in a little bit. So just give me a minute. Thank you for your patience. We're just chilling here, enjoying the FanFest vibes. What days are the Laker playoffs? Are those Thursdays? Because I hope so. I need those Thursdays to be not busy. I also might come the last Friday if I doubt I'm gonna come here the last Friday, guys, but I could come here the last Friday if they have FanFest merch on sale. If they do, cool. If not, I'll probably come that Sunday after I do Disney. I'll come over here and do a little stream for us of like Waterwood and some other stuff and grab some merch. Hey, welcome in, Carrie. Good to see you. Just so everyone's aware, we're just chilling here. We're gonna leave soon. We're gonna go to City Walk. I'm not staying for FanFest. We're just waiting. I do have my FanFest pass, but we're not gonna. We're just here for vibes right now, everyone. We're just doing vibes. I have to go pick up my wife from the airport, so that is the most important thing. Well, thanks, officer. I appreciate it. I know. Maybe it'll be less. You know what they say? No. That's all good. Welcome in. We got Justin and Kyle. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, guys. We will be back live again Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week, and then the next Thursday after that we'll be live again. So this coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the week after that, that Thursday we'll be live for FanFest. 4 more FanFest, and then we'll be live again at Disneyland a week from this Saturday coming up. So, and we'll be doing mostly Star Wars stuff. So if you guys like Star Wars, that's your time. We're gonna do the projection show. We're gonna do Paint the Night. We're gonna meet new characters, some Bluey stuff. I just want everyone aware so no one gets upset at me. They're like, hey, I want to do FanFest. That's great. That ain't my job tonight. Is Hector online? Does anyone know if Hector's going to be online? Because if Troy Carnage is there, you can check him out too. Hector could be live, and you guys could check out that. But we will go to City Walk in a little bit, guys. Just give me a second. We're waiting for characters. This will be worth it. I promise you, it'll be worth it. They're about to come out. So just give me a second. I see them. We just have to wait. We have to be patient. He's live? Okay. Hey, could someone throw in Hector's link thing? Because you guys can check out Hector and he'll be live at FanFest. Is Hector, does anyone know where he is? Can I see Hector right now or is he gone? Is he like somewhere I can't get to? I guess I wouldn't mind saying hey to Hector really quick. Thank you so much for throwing in trolling on this link. He's in the plaza? Thank you, Jaden. I'll try to go over there then. Give me a second. Once the characters come out. I put the link. It should be pinned. It should be pinned. You can check out our friend Hector's. His name is Trolling Collins, but he's not a troll. I don't know why his name is Trolling Collins. I think he used to do video games, but he's a cool guy. Just that you can always say Jared sent me too and all that. He'll be nice to you guys. So yeah, check out our friend Hector. He'll be here tonight if you guys want to check him out. I'm just waiting for the One Piece characters to come out so we can try to get an interaction. He does do it differently than me though. He does do it the phone way. He doesn't do it the my elongated way. I wish I'd actually. We've tried food reviews and just no one cares. I did Scooby-Doo and just no one cares. There they are, everyone. Good to see you, Nami.
You waited all that time just for a meet on a phone? It must be really good, huh? I hope so. Me too.
Well, you enjoy that. Thank you.
Hi, everybody.
Have a good night, guys.
Thank
Good to see you. There you go.
Hi. Oh, Nami, it's you. Hi. Hello.
And there they go, guys. To go meet the adoring crowd. All right, let's go check out Hector. All right. See, told you I was gonna get One Piece characters. All right, that was One Piece characters. They come out at 7. Let's see if we can get. He's in the plaza, but. It looks like Sailor Moon's not out, guys. I'm not seeing Sailor Moon out. Sounds good. Appreciate you checking them out. You can always let them know we sent you over there. But we appreciate supporting our friends who also get to live stream. And sometimes we come at different days, different times. So Hector's over here. Let's see if we can go. Where's Hector? Hector's in the plaza? Where is Hector? I don't see our friend Hector, but maybe I'm wrong. Someone's at the plaza, but I don't see Hector. Yeah, we got him to smile the other day. He is the best swordsman. Zoro and Sanji are my 2 favorites, and Luffy. Do you guys... Is Hector here or no? Do I need to go somewhere else for Hector? Someone's at the plaza, but I don't see Hector. You're getting closer. Oh my gosh. Is he like this way? Let's see. Make sure we have our band out so that no one... Let's see if we can see Hector. So we're getting closer. Getting closer. Let's see what Hector is. Just want to say hey to him really quick if possible. Said the plaza. Where? Is there someone else here that I don't know about? Wait, to the left. This way? That's not Hector, right? No, that's not Hector. This way? Am I going? Is this the right way? Oh, there he is. I was like, going, Hector? I'm sending everyone your way. I'm not staying, so I'm sending everyone your way for FanFest. So they want FanFest. I told them, how late are you staying till like 10, 11ish?
Probably like 9.
Okay, whatever. Whatever. I mean, no, I'm leaving soon. My wife's, I got to pick her up from the airport, so I can't do it tonight.
So you're not going to be here the whole night? Man, I know you're here.
I wasn't even supposed to be here that late, but her flight got delayed, so I was like, why not? We got the One Piece characters coming out right when they did, so just so you know, if you ever want to see them, they come out at 7-ish.
7-ish?
So if you ever want to kind of like, I hung out next to this kind of like some boxes, fake boxes right there next to that security area.
Right.
I just kind of stood there like I was just watching the line, and then I just kept looking back, and when I saw them open, I just turned around, got a little interaction. That's what a lot of people do. I didn't bug them or anything, but it's just that's the easiest way to get like a 10-second little conversation.
You know how, because we have the 7:30,
yeah.
They don't tell you nothing over there? Or
you're fine.
Like,
they're not going to kick you out. Don't go any farther than the restaurant, though. If you go then they'll put you in that big, stupid line.
Yeah.
You know, dude, did you see Harry Potter tonight?
No,
Dude,
no.
Harry Potter, the line was like outside the land all the way to like where the Simpsons Donuts were, like where Wiggum is, like all the way out there. Do not do that unless you can like get to the front of that line. We did it last night for an hour. No, thank you. We waited an hour. I'll never do that again. Done with that crap, dude. What the hell? Like, here's the thing. For the space, it's amazing. Like, it's an amazing use of space, but it's too small. Like, what they should have done is demolished the whole area, taken all the rails out, and then they should have re-cemented the areas they needed to and made things work. They kind of went cheap on this and kind of just did it as cheap as they could. They needed to just cut all the railings off and just start over again with that area, basically. But you know how it is. They want to spend the least amount. Maybe next year they'll put more money into it and do that, but they gotta clear the whole thing, honestly. It's really impressive for the space, but if you get stuck in the back, man, you're screwed. It's what is happening? Like, what? Vodka, what? Okay.
I had to squeeze in there. I was tripping out too.
I tell people what you gotta do. Like, I tell everyone this. Like, hey, it's mean, but like, what you gotta do is if you get in that back, you gotta slowly, every time you move, try to get one or two people front, and then you'll get to the better positions, and that's all you can do. And then last night too, it's so annoying. I got there and I kept getting like on like the side where the teacher is and stuff. But I wanted on the other side because I saw that was a good angle too. So I'm there and they're like trying to push me. I'm like, I'm not moving. Like, I have done that right angle every night. I want to do the left angle tonight. And they're trying to push me. I'm like, I'm like, no. Well, even if we what are you gonna do? Just tell us to get the hell out? Like, but anyway, what do you think of it? What's your thoughts
on Harry Potter?
Just general, the event. Like, what do you think?
Oh man, I love Harry Potter, but I love One Piece with
the show. 4 shows now.
Yeah.
4 shows.
I was surprised.
Dude.
It's at 8:15, and then I think the last one is at 12.
One now. One now. I saw the one. So I saw one. You can do this if you rush. I saw it at 1, and I made it to Sailor Moon at 1:30.
Okay.
So you can do that, but you do have to boogie a little bit. You have to be in line by 1:30 for Sailor Moon, but you can do both if for some reason you want in your night that way. It's the only thing you can do.
Do they do anything special after the event is done? Like, you know how nothing special. Okay.
Get out.
I was like,
give us some
maybe
money.
I'm missing
By the way, okay, so for One Piece, have you heard that they kept, it only happens once, but the very beginning of the show, they say, no recording of pictures. Have you heard that? And then Sailor Moon I went into last night, and they said, no recording of pictures. Now, I don't know if that was a weird one-off, but have you heard that? For Sailor Moon? Okay, cool. I was like, what the hell? Are we like getting screwed right now? They're about to like start like no more filming? Like, I hope not. One Piece is fine. They okay. Like that, they say it once, and then after that, they have that warning right before, and they like, just don't move. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm like, man, it kind of sucks because I'm like, dude, today at the Six Flags, I'm in line to get food in a restaurant, and they walk up to me like, hey, just so you know, you can't film in the restaurant. I want to be like, okay, what's going on here? Like, some of these rules are ridiculous. Like, my theory is this. I don't think it's a real rule. I think the employees just don't want you to show how slow the service is. It's not their fault, but they're like, so slow. And I think that they're like, I'm showing the damn menu. I'm just like, okay, guys, here's the menu. But they like walked up to me like, hey, I'm so sorry, you can't film. I'm like, in the restaurant? Like, yeah, you can't film in restaurants. I'm like, I don't think that's a rule, but I'm not going to argue with the team members, obviously. But I'm just in my head, I'm like, I have never heard that. That feels like a fake rule you make up when you know your operations suck and you don't want it like put out there. Because that's the thing that they hate about us, is that with vlogs, you can cut things. It can look however you want the park to look. Here, you can't do that. It's the real reactions, and sometimes they don't like that because they show you how bad the crowds are or how bad operations are. They don't like that. They don't want the secrets of like how bad some of their crap is. I could be wrong, but that's my theory because I've filmed there multiple times, and they just walked up to me in that restaurant like, oh, you can't film. I'm like, okay, so I'm like, hey, I'm put you guys on hold for a second, put my music on, but I'm like, Well, weird thing to ask. Like, we're not a freaking restaurant. Like, what? I'm not showing the chefs. Like, I'm not. There's not even the chefs out there. It's like, yeah. Like, what? Even, dude, you know our streams. We don't have the quality. Even if I zoomed in, you would be able to see the card numbers. The card numbers are too small. Like, that's just BS, though. It has to be, like I said, it must be a team. They must have known I was coming or they saw me. I'm also so easy. I'm tall and blonde. There ain't too many people doing it like
You
me.
have a camera like this.
Well, exactly. That's what I mean. So, at Six Flags, you can't even hold. You can't even use a gimbal. It's just in your hand. But still, I'm still there, and they know I'm there. Like, I'm one of the only people that live stream. So it must have been a manager who just like doesn't like me or doesn't want to show because they know, oh, Jared's gonna start talking crap about how slow our line is. I'm like, yeah, move your damn line. Like, come on, like, dude, we're paying money to be here. But anyway.
So with the Looney Tunes land.
It's cool. So we don't know. Like right now, they unveiled like the Tasmanian, but there's no theming. It's just nice garden stuff. Like, it is nice garden, nice paths, no theming yet. Like no Tasmanian. But the concept art showed fake traps, so I'm hoping they'll put some fake traps out there in that area and some Tasmanian stuff. I think they're just slow going it because it's not officially open until the summer. So and now the rest of the land's closed. So all the rest of the land they're like redoing it. They've already taken out the coasters that they're gonna take out and all that stuff. So it'll be cute for kids. But yeah, right now, do not go if you have kids. There's only like 1 or 2 rides for kids right now because they took out the kid area. But once it reopens, it should be cool. Like, it's not gonna sell anything, but it's going to be like a good, hey, this is better now, come and enjoy it. And then once they open the new coaster, it's kind of like Universal, what they've been doing, like slowly making better changes around the park, even if they're not big things. It's to make people happier to be here at the theme park, basically. So that's what they're doing. I mean, they just changed the sign. They had like the Six Flags sign, then they changed it to Magic Mountain. I'm like, cool. I don't know why, but like they're doing little things like that. They changed one of the roller coaster signs to be like the classic sign. So I don't know, stuff like that. I'm like, that's cool, but also like,
are they bringing like old school back, or is it just upgrading the sign?
Not just changing signs to like, I don't know, like but the Revolution, they changed it to like the old school sign, but it's like new again, like it's all refreshed. Right. I don't know, like I there's some cool stuff they're doing, but the main thing there I want is like they need fans and shade. It just gets so hot, man. Like my phone overheats there almost every time I'm on stream, which pisses me off because like here it's a little bit more your fault, but right. It's knots in here, a little bit Disney, but once again you kind of just have to play it better. But here it's not as bad. Like there's this buildings, you don't normally overheat here for whatever reason. I don't have that issue, but Six Flags can't do nothing about it when you're in that because it's direct sunlight. It's 100 degrees, direct sunlight. Your phone's just like sweating. It's like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me, sir?
You're getting that notification that your phone's overheating and stuff.
But no, it just dies. You know what I mean? Like where it just goes black, and you're like, oh my god, so you gotta reset your phone, and you can feel it. It just feels so hot. So anyway, I got a miniature fan, but that doesn't even work too well for this. It's more for me. Like I'm just like blowing it out myself, trying to not die. But
maybe looking into like a little umbrella.
I joked about that, like a little umbrella I could put on here, just like to block the sun, like one that like you can move in any direction. But anyway, what do you think about like? Here's my thing about FanFest. I think it's really good. The hard part is like HHN, you can do so much more in the same time. Like it's just like if right now it was HHN, even if I was doing a normal 7 o'clock entry, I could do 1 or 2 houses and then still go pick up my wife. Exactly. I can't do nothing here at all because it starts at 7:30, and even then everything's so far away. Or like, see the One Piece thing, it's cool, but it's not gonna start till 8. And like Sailor Moon, easily 40-minute experience with the line. And then if I want to do like Jurassic even or Yoshi's, it's just too long to get down there. But it is. I'll say it's a fun event. Like, have you been enjoying the monster stuff?
I have, but you know what's going on me right now?
What's up?
D&D, bro.
Oh, you've been enjoying that?
Yeah.
It's fun. It's the actors are great. Yeah, that's what makes it really good is the actors are having a lot of fun this year. Exactly. And I feel like, I don't know, like my favorite is One Piece #1. Like One Piece show is my favorite thing. I've seen it now in all sections. I would say the only section I really care for is the right section. The middle and the left are good. Right? Nah, it's fine. You can't see everything as well.
I like where we sit. You know, on the side.
Oh yeah.
Where the explosion and the thing falls.
That's pretty good.
Because that's where Luffy comes.
Yep. Nami, yeah. That and also the other section, like the middle. That's also a good spot too if you kind of want to see the guy warping around and stuff. But I'm gonna try to do one night where I see it twice. Not the next 2 Thursdays, no. But like Friday, Saturdays, one of those I want to try to see it twice. The One Piece show. I try to see the first show and the last show.
I saw that you bought the Scooby snacks.
Yes.
What you rate it?
They're all good. Really? But you want to get 4 cookies. So for $10, like the quality's there. It's just
okay. How big are the cookies?
They're big, but once again, I'm telling you, like we're talking, this is like when the influencers sell cookies. Like, you're only buying them because the branding, basically. So it's cool. It's just like, they're good. They're kind of like gingerbread. I know, like gingerbread combined with like, the one is like gingerbread combined with like a graham cracker kind of flavor, like honey flavoring on there, whatever, like the honey glaze kind of stuff. And then the other ones are kind of like a chocolate chip cookie with a little bit of gingerbread. Like, just the texture of it. And they're all good. It's just, I can't, I know it's a lot for people, but I got 2 boxes. I got one for me and one for my wife, just so she could try them out, because she's not coming. Like, she likes the stuff, but she's kind of like, I don't know if I want to come. Like, it is, especially the Scooby-Doo thing, it's just so crowded down there. Unless you stay till the end, and that's kind of good. Like, I might do one more night where we end in Scooby-Doo, because that is a cool experience. But I will say, like, dude, it's kind of hard, because, like, I love it, but, like, what we have to do is, like, you have to fight for a spot in front of the Scooby characters and hope that a monster comes along, so you get a little mini show. But then you gotta move, and then they got all the vignettes of the little shows they're doing. Those are easy. You stand at the fountain or at the fan or at the one area where they do the shadow show. That's easy. But for in the actions, you kind of have to roam around and just get the vibes. And Daphne, like, she's got cool ones. She's a fashion show of the bride.
I have never seen it.
But that's so hard to see because her area is so crowded.
Everybody's hogging the front and trying to talk to her and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you have to bring your patience basically to do that. But Shaggy has a couple of shows too with the monsters. He does stuff with his food with Frankenstein, the Wolfman, stuff like that. So it's cool. It's just it's just sometimes hard to get to the center gooey goodness of it, basically, because of just like, and then the lines to get back can sometimes suck.
Yeah,
like one time
for the final,
when we were here, all of us, like, we got to the area and everyone's like, okay, like, I'm gonna do my thing, you guys do your thing, I'll meet you at One Piece. I barely made it to One Piece. Like, it was over an hour of me trying to get back, and it was just like, dude, this is like, they just need tram. But sometimes they wait, and you're like,
exactly.
whoa, like, go faster. But anyway, I think it's a good event. It's just a little, like, once again, like, it's just some of the packaging around it isn't as strong as it should be, but it's still cool. And like the Harry Potter thing, I'm not gonna ever weigh in that again unless it's like right at the beginning. Like, that's it. Like, I'm gonna rope drop it. Like, my hope is on Thursday I'll rope drop it. After we're done, we'll come over and do One Piece. Because
early access?
Yeah, I got it for all. I got 4 more trips. All of them have early access.
Nice.
I kind of think like, you don't have to do it, but it's worth it to me because like that's how you get everything done in one night. Like, you kind of can deal with the normal time, but then especially like the One Piece and Sailor Moon. Oh my God, through Sailor Moon, we got here at 5:20 and had to wait for the 6 o'clock one. So that took over an hour to meet Sailor Moon. One Piece is kind of the same boat of like we got over there at 6:30ish, and you have to wait till 7 for them to come out. So you're waiting basically an hour. Like,
true.
I kind of just tell people to skip that. Like, unless you really want to. I'm not saying that it's not like it's the actors, they're amazing. It's just, dude, you're skipping an attraction to meet characters unless you really want that picture.
True.
Photoshop yourself in with the characters. Like, find someone else's picture and just put your face there or whatever.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's cool. I'm so excited for HHN. Like, that's the main thing. It's like when we're here, I'm just like, man, I can't wait for HHN. Like, it's so close. Like,
question on the Yoshis.
Yeah.
I know you did the quest. Do you have to do it to meet the Yoshis, or you don't have to?
just for the green Yoshi and Mario combo.
Oh, okay.
So look up online too. You can probably find the answers. You really just need the passcode to get in. And then like I don't have it with me right now, but on my backpack I have one that's already done, so I can just. I'm not gonna do it Thursday, but probably next Friday or Saturday I'll finally go and meet them. So then I'm done at that point. Then I've done everything. People will say, "Oh, you need to meet Sanji and them." I'm done. I am not doing this damn thing. We've tried so many times to meet Sanji, and every time it switches before we can meet him. So I'm like, I'm not doing this, guys. Like, this isn't fun anymore. Like, they've made it not fun. So.
Yeah, the wait time to meet the meet and greet is
Also,
all
have you seen this poor DJ? Dude, there is no one here. Like,
okay,
you walk past and there's no one. It's just like, yeah, it's like hands in the air. No one. You know what I mean? They shouldn't put anything here.
Yeah,
like,
what is that for? For Grand Bash or is it for
no, that's for FanFest.
Oh, okay. So
no
they
one
haven't
gives a
invited
shit. Like,
pretty much.
if it was a band, people would be here.
Oh,
They-
yeah,
dude, okay,
definitely.
so last week when Brandon and Daniel left, Daniel and Kevin left, they saw a band that was playing One Piece songs in City Walk. And I'm like, dude, why the F aren't they here playing One Piece songs? How popular One Piece is?
Yep, exactly.
Dude, and they should have just, this is what I would have done. This would have been the One Piece, okay, so they could have had One Piece over there, but this would have been all the meet and greets. And what you could have done is all the characters come, they're like, let's go, crew, and then they could have done a little show like the Yoshis do, and then they walk over and just have it Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Luffy, and just have all of them in a different area. That would make the lines go so much quicker. That's what they should have done. Or have Sailor Moon's other friends here or something else here. That was like...
Are they gonna have
I don't know. They did last year, but I don't think they're doing them this year. So Anyway, well, I'll let you go because I know it's gonna start soon. But have a good night. Yeah, I'll hope you have a good night though. And yeah, guys, go check out Hector Twain Collins. I already have it on my site, so this or whatever. The stream, go check him out. He's gonna be going. What's it? 7:15 right now or something?
Yeah.
So.
7:21.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so follow Hector. He's gonna be here till like 9ish, so go check him out and do dungeons or whatever he's doing tonight. So. See you, Hector. All right, guys. All right, guys. We're gonna get out of here though. All right. We don't have much time for shopping, so I don't know if we're gonna do any shopping, but we will leave right now. All right.
Here, I got BJ's card.
Yeah, they did have, there's no Sailor Moon out, so there's no Sailor Moon. Oh, let's go this way. So they're gonna let you in at about 7:30. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna stand right here. I just wanna get a video of the crowds. Luis, good to see you. Oh, thanks, Luis. Yeah, we're just talking to Hector. Here they go. And then they're laying the crowds for FanFest exactly at 7:20ish. Here they go. They're going to FanFest. Here they go. So here's the crowds in the FanFest. Yep. Look at the line of people. It's a sea of them as they're gonna go and have a good time. Just a good time, good time. Here you go. Just the kind of back of the line a little bit as they go off and do their thing. Shops here, it's not too busy.
What's up, you guys?
Are you guys doing the Fast and Furious magnets right now? Okay. Okay, thank you. That's how it is. They're like, no, we are not doing that. So, anyway, you can check out over here. Here's Luma. Yeah, there's different tickets, guys, for FanFest. You gotta go pay like 65, 70 bucks, whatever it is for that time. $35 for the t-shirts. Yoshi book. $13 for this Yoshi book. $15 for that Yoshi book. Yoshi pins. $17 for the Yoshi pins. That's a bunch of different. Nope, no red. They hate red Yoshi. I don't know what red Yoshi did, but he did it to them. He did it to someone. This is more normal merch. Yeah, they do have the Numa stuff still. They do have a few left. Buy it all. I wish. We all got the kind of money for that. They also, by the way, guys, they did sell out of 20 bucks for the case. Ooh, jeez. But they did sell out of that gold Mario band a while back. They finally sold it out. So they also have the sleeping Yoshi right here. You can see he's got the shoes and everything. But anyway, all right, let's get out of here though. I'm gonna go see. I gotta go use the restroom and we'll go. But yep, here it is. All the people coming in to Universal Studios FanFest. If you're like, should I come at 7:30? This is the line to get in the park for 7:30. This is when it starts generally. And there's people just everywhere going into the park right now. It is pandemonium, as our friend said, Fred, the other night. Good night. All right. And then yeah, it's pretty popular. Look at all these people. Look at all these people to get in. Man, I know this isn't, wow, oh my God, look at these people. Look at this. You guys never get to see this. It's like whenever here. Look at all these people though. It's just a sea of people coming out here. Let's go one more. I gotta get out here in a second, go pick up my wife. Let's see if I can go. No, probably not. But yeah, very popular. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, look at that, they even closed this off. All right, we're gonna go to City Walk this way. But yeah, here's the line for everything.
Don't forget to collect your items once you pass through the metal detector.
Yeah, hopefully. The crowds are really good, Alexa. And then if they can do more stuff, they can also let more people in too. But look at this too. I want to take a picture of this. This won't be lasting much longer. But I gotta get going. We gotta go. I gotta go pick up my wife. So we can't do any more shopping. We kind of did as much as we could. Sorry, we talked about Hector. Oh, Justin wants that as well. We'll try to see music level about seeing songs. Jake was saying it's kind of hard to see him, so we'll see. It's so random. But I hope you guys are enjoying it as well.
Welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. To assist with quickly entering the
oh yeah, he's wearing market. Yeah, go check out our friend Hector, guys. Hector's gonna be going live, so go check out our friend Hector. I should have it linked right here if you guys want to go to Troy Carnage. He's a cool dude. You can say hey, came from Jared's channel or whatever. He's a dope dude. Go check out our friend Hector. Always like to talk to him. We haven't been able to see him much because we're just, you know, FanFest is so separate. HHN has a few paths that people take, but HHN just feels so separate. But like I said, I gotta go pick up my wife. She's gonna be dropping in 20 minutes. Very nice. You got the gold one. That's sold out of that one, it looks like. So, but I gotta go pick up my beautiful wife from the airport now. Well, a little later than I should be probably, but it won't be that bad. I just have to get to the pickup area. Have a great night, Alexa. Thanks for dropping in. We appreciate you and everyone else for talking. So have a wonderful evening, great weekend. We'll see you next weekend, hopefully for FanFest. We're seeing the monsters, more One Piece and more, guys. Dungeons and Dragons, all that good stuff. Yoshi's. And be checking out, we have videos coming out too, guys. We already have Frankenstein video. If you want, I put a Frankenstein video out. If you're bored for tonight, it's almost a 20-minute Frankenstein video all about him. And then we can also do, besides the Frankenstein video, there's gonna be, there's also the reveal show from last night. And besides that, we also have other things up. You can also go watch my live stream from earlier today, combined with Six Flags. And yeah, we have FanFest from last night if you guys want to check any more out. And I'll put more content out soon, guys, for you, so don't worry. Have a great night, Louise. Jen went up to visit some friends. Justin, nothing extravagant. She just went up to Northern California to see some friends. So she went on a little trip this weekend. I'm just picking her up. We'll see. I'll have to see. I'll have to keep talking to him, but we'll try to meet Sanji at some point. But it's not happening Thursday. I'll give you that. The next 2 Thursdays will not meet any characters like that, to be honest, because we'll be limited time. So Friday or Saturday are the better bets. Let's see what we can do. We also need to meet Green Yoshi of Mario at one point. So yeah, we'll meet Green Yoshi and Mario at one point. And yeah. And I probably need to get a picture of Dr. Wu. I've got one with John Hammond. I got one with Malcolm. Oh, I need to get one with Dennis too. So we'll get some. But I'll do my best, guys. And if not, we're gonna watch the show, and the show's really awesome. It's not like we won't see the show. I love One Piece. It's just the line gets a little frustrating because you can't just like, if I could just stand there and say, hey, I want to wait until Sanji comes out, then I would do that, but they don't let you do that. So, what's this? Press on nails. That's Alexa probably would be into that. She like saw that Sephora stuff too. Cute. We always need to meet Mario and Yoshi and then Sanji. So, hey guys, have a good night. Becky and Eli were entering the park.
Cause when they own the information, oh, they can bend it all they want. That's why we're waiting. Waiting on the world to change.
Brandon, we don't. They only come into the stream. They're cool, but I do it mainly for people that come into our stream. That's why Big Red has one. It's friends that come in and also kind of hang with us, which is cool. They're super busy. They got like 100,000 subscribers. I get it. But, yeah, that was Becky and Eli. We saw them really quick. That was insane. Becky didn't even see me. She was on her phone, which is fine. That's what I do too. I'm like texting and messaging, doing everything I can. Oh, it's a hot set. They're filming. They're filming today, post game. Oh, got those people's way. King Kong. All right. Yep, Jane. All right, guys, I'm going to be ending it in a minute, so I hope you've enjoyed today. Oh, what was your favorite part today, everyone? Give me a minute dance. Let me know what your favorite part was for today's stream. We'll be live again next weekend for you guys. And then the weekend after that, we'll be live again for the last time for FanFest and also for Disney. I will be live at Disney for some Star Wars projection shows, fireworks, paint the night, and hopefully meet some characters and maybe even some more Bluey. I know Bluey is also a character a lot of people like. But yeah, over here there's some cars. I have to go though, so sorry. But yeah, if you guys want to answer what your favorite thing was. Yep, the restroom's awesome. Alright, you got like 30 seconds or less before I'm out, guys. So if you have any last thing to say, anything last to say, oh my gosh, put it in the comments. But yeah, appreciate it. Go check out our friend Hector. His link should be posted on the top of my stuff right now. So go check him out. Well, thank you, Brandon. Thank you to all my mods for helping us out today. I'm glad you guys got to see it. Brandon, just so you know, they do come out at 7, it looks like now. Just so you know for your information. So if you're going to try and meet them, it's 6 for Sailor Moon and 7. So you actually have time to do both if you really want to. Yeah, hopefully it's going to be a fun time, Jaden, for the Toy Story. So, okay, I'm going to see you guys. Bye to thank you to my mods.